There's a little hat.
Yes.
Oh.
Andrea and Andreas!
Andreas! We have you here! We had a girl gang. I've never had this in my life. This was very exciting, and they're all better than me at chess.
I know a lot about wine, obviously. Drink it every morning. No, sorry, that's whiskey in Ireland. I confuse the two things. Baguette?
Burger.
Burger?
That's 30 seconds to a minute. Alex might lose her first match.
Literally no one opening that's the
Because
easiest
it's
to
the
memorize,
best one.
and you still
It's actually very
mess up
complicated at higher levels. Yeah. Coats and accessories.
Yeah.
Opa!
Yes! Merde, I understand that. So we made it to London barely.
Andrea, molto che viene da Norvegia!
Alright, we're crossing the river, and there's Big Ben.
This is supposed to be team chess. Okay. I'm tired.
That was fucking terrible. I'm never doing it again.
He couldn't get a gambit already. Palms are sweaty, they're heavy, but on the service he's in check already.
I'm so powerful. And we are here with Alex's best Norwegian friend. Get in here, Hammer. Get in here, Hammer.
Welcome. I have notes. The
Yay,
legendary
notes.
Oslo Botas Oslo tour.
Yay.
What do you think about this work, Nick? Look at this framing. Okay, the framing is not great, but nation to the royal palace.
Okay.
And it has all.
We're here with Anna Kremling, my new Botes sister. Might even bring her to Dubai.
Overhand machining.
Did you hear that?
Okay, this is feedback. Come out of it.
Don't leave me.
Which we're going to be seeing. One of the main pieces.
Good tidings we bring to you and your friends. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now give us some figgy pudding. Now give us some figgy pudding.
We got with us Alexandra and Andrea Botas.
Let's just say.
Do you think chess people are fun?
Honestly, I really enjoy hanging out with chess players. And
Come
The
on.
Botes
Conversations that
sisters are
one.
like sharks, and there's just eels just flying around. Like
Andrea comes up with only the most refined, classiest, high-quality questions ever.
How does the knights move?
Wait, how do we do this? Another draw!
I feel one-sided there. My sister just beat the 2500 of chess 24. Yeah.
Last game is over.
I know.
It's not going to be long.
Oh, me too.
I'm gonna climb it off! Is it over? Why are you still here? It's not going through! Look, Alex, what else did you want? Why is the rain not going through?
Bonjour, Alamon. Bienvenue à Paris.
Artist stars.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what is
this? What is this?
There's a little hat.
Yes.
Oh.
Andrea and Andreas!
Andreas! We have you here! We had a girl gang. I've never had this in my life. This was very exciting, and they're all better than me at chess.
I know a lot about wine, obviously. Drink it every morning. No, sorry, that's whiskey in Ireland. I confuse the two things.
Bagay?
Burger.
But burger?
It's 30 seconds to a minute. Alex might lose her first match.
Literally no one opening that's easy
Because
to
it's the
memorize,
best one.
and you still
It's actually very complicated at higher levels. Yeah. Coats and accessories.
Yeah.
Opa! Yes! Merde, I understand that!
So we made it to London barely.
Andrea, muntik weer tot een meisje.
Alright, we're crossing the river, and there's Big Ben.
This is supposed to be team chess. Okay. I'm tired.
That was fucking terrible, I'm never doing it again!
He couldn't get a gambit already. Palms are sweaty, they're heavy, but on the service he's in check already.
I'm so powerful! And we are here with Alex's best Norwegian friend. Get in here, Hammer! Get in here, Hammer!
Welcome. I have notes. The legendary Oslo Botas Oslo tour.
Yay.
What do you think about this work, Nick? Look at this framing. Okay, the framing is not great, but station to the royal palace.
Okay.
And it has all.
We're here with Anna Kremling, my new boat test sister. Might even bring her to Dubai.
Overhand machining.
You hear that?
Okay, this is too much. I'm out of it.
Don't leave me!
I'm out. Which we're going to be seeing. One of the big pieces.
Good tidings we bring to you and your friends. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now give us some piggy pudding. Now give us some piggy pudding.
We got with us Alexandra and Andrea Botas.
Let's just say.
Do you think chess people are fun?
Honestly, I really enjoy hanging out with chess players. And
The boat test sisters are like sharks, and there's just eels just flying around like.
Andrea comes up with only the most refined, classiest, high-quality questions ever.
How does the knight move?
Wait, help me, come here! Help me! Yay! Another draw! Yeah!
I feel one-sided there. My sister just beat the 2500 of chess 24. Yeah!
I know.
Elsa, me too!
I'm gonna climb it off! Is it over? Why are you still here? It's not going through! Look, Alex, what else did you want? Where's the rain not going through?
Bonjour à la monde. Bienvenue à Paris.
Are you start?
What are you doing?
Yeah, what is this?
There's a little hat.
Andrea and Andreas.
Andreas! We have you here!
We had a girl gang. I've never had this in my life. This is very exciting, and they're all better than me at chess. I know a lot about wine, obviously. Drink it every morning. No, sorry, that's whiskey in Ireland. I confuse the two things.
Bagay?
Burger.
But burger?
It's 30 seconds to a minute. Alex might lose her first match.
Literally no one opening that's easy
Because
to
it's the
memorize,
best one.
and you still
It's actually very complicated at higher levels. Yeah. Coats and accessories.
Yeah.
Opa! Yes! Merde, I understand that!
So we made it to London barely.
Andrea, multe că vine toată lumea aici.
Alright, we're crossing the river and there's Big Ben.
This is supposed to be team chess. Okay. I'm tired.
That was fucking terrible. I'm never doing it again.
He couldn't get a gambit already. Palms are sweaty, they're heavy, but on the service he's in check already.
I'm so powerful. And we are here with Alex's best Norwegian friend. Get in here, Hammer. Get in here, Hammer.
Welcome. I have notes. The legendary Oslo Botas Oslo tour.
Yay.
What do you think about this work, Nick? Look at this framing. Okay, the framing is not great, but they shed to the royal palace.
Okay.
And it has all.
We're here with Anna Kremling, my new Botes sister. Might even bring her to Dubai.
Which we're going to be seeing. One of the main pieces.
Good tidings we bring to you and your friends. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now give us some figgy pudding. Now give us some figgy pudding.
We got with us Alexandra and Andrea Botas.
Let's just say.
Do you think chess people are fun?
Honestly, I really enjoy hanging out with chess players. And
The Botes sisters are like sharks, and there's just eels just flying around. Like
Andrea comes up with only the most refined, classiest, high-quality questions ever.
How does the knights move?
Wait, help me do this! Help me! Another draw! I feel one-sided there. My sister just beat the 2500 of chess 24. Yeah!
Last game is over.
I know.
It's not going to be long.
I'm gonna climb it off. Is it over? Why are you still here? It's not going through. Look, Alex, what else did you want? Why is the rain not going through?
Bonjour à la monde! Bienvenue à Paris!
Yes, artist stars.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what is this?
There's a little hat?
Yes.
Oh. Andrea and Andreas!
Andreas! We have you here!
We have a girl gang. I've never had this in my life. This is very exciting, and they're all better than me at chess. I know a lot about wine, obviously. Drink it every morning. No, sorry, that's whiskey in Ireland. I confuse the two things. Spaghetti? Burger? That's 30 seconds to a minute. Alex might lose her first match.
Literally no one opening that's
Because it's the best one. It's actually very complicated at higher levels. Yeah. Coats and accessories.
Yeah.
Opa! Yes! Merde, I understood that!
So we made it to London barely.
Andrea, multe că vine toată lumea aici.
Alright, we're crossing the river and there's Big Ben.
chess. Okay.
I'm tired. That was fucking terrible. I'm never doing it again.
You couldn't get a gambit already. Palms are sweaty, they're heavy, but on the service he's in check already.
I'm so powerful. And we are here with Alex's best Norwegian friend. Get in here, Hammer. Get in here, Hammer.
Welcome. I have notes. The legendary
notes.
Oslo Botas Oslo tour.
Yay.
What do you think about this work, Nick? Look at this framing. Okay, the framing is not great, but station to the royal palace.
Okay.
And it has all.
We're here with Anna Kramling, my new boat test sister. Might even bring her to Dubai.
Overhand machining.
You hear that?
Okay, this is too much. I'm out of it.
Don't leave.
I'm out. Which we're going to be seeing. One of the big pieces.
Good tidings we bring to you and your friends. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now give us some piggy pudding. Now give us some piggy pudding.
We got with us Alexandra and Andrea Botas.
Let's just say.
Do you think chess people are fun?
Honestly, I really enjoy hanging out with chess players. And
The boat test sisters are like sharks, and there's just eels just flying around. Like
Andrea comes up with only the most refined, classiest, high-quality questions ever.
How does the knights move? Wait, help me, come here. Wait, help me. Another draw. I feel one-sided there. My sister just beat the 2500 of chess 24. Yeah.
Last game is over.
I know.
It's not gonna be long.
El Manito. I'm gonna climb it off. Is it over? Why are you still here? It's not going through. Look, Alex, what else did you want? Where's the rain going through? Bonjour, Alamon. Bienvenue à Paris. Party start.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what is this?
What is this?
There's a little hat.
Yes.
Oh. Andrea and Andreas! Andreas! We have you here!
We have a girl gang. I've never had this in my life. This is very exciting, and they're all better than me at chess. I know a lot about wine, obviously. Drink it every morning. No, sorry, that's whiskey in Ireland. I confused the two things. Baguette? Burger? That's 30 seconds to a minute. Alex might lose her first match.
Literally no one opening. That's
Because
easiest
it's
to
the
memorize,
best one.
and you still
It's actually very
mess up theory.
complicated at higher levels. Yeah. Coats and accessories.
Yeah.
Opa! Yes! Merde, I understood that.
So we made it to London barely.
Andrea, monte che viene da Norvegia.
All right, we're crossing the river, and there's Big Ben.
What's up, everyone? We are live. Hello, guys.
Let me make sure that you're not double audio. You are. Oh my God, have you guys been double audio
Wait,
this entire
Alex.
time?
It's just because of this. What the hell is that noise? Oh, the cat. Okay, all right, everything's good now. It's no longer doubled.
Shoot, I just realized I can't see chat from this angle. So I'm gonna
Mr.
put it on the other.
Sandman. Bum, 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 bum.
Okay. All right, hang on, chat. We're just making it so that we can see everything. Okay, so chat, we had a good run yesterday.
I'm gonna make this bigger. You can talk.
Sure. And yeah, no, I Look, I just wanted to show up to the game, try not to lose more than, 20, 30 G's ideally, playing poker, have a good time with the awesome company that we had. I did not expect what happened yesterday to happen,
Who's Philly D? You made it to the Philly D show.
What's the Philly D show, you guys? So yeah, no, today we're just gonna talk about the poker game. Honestly, this poker game definitely made some waves in the poker community. Twitter has been exploding with things they were talking about. Also, oh my god, Nemo, thank you for rating.
Crazy Coffee Man, thanks for the 46 months as well.
And everybody, we have a new sponsor. His name is Alan Keating. If everybody can please thank Alan Keating in the stream.
He lost $1 million. That's what chat said. Thanks, Ben, for the raid.
Alan Keating came in and gifted creators $1 million. That's train money almost. Also, oh my god, Ben Feingold, thank you so much for the raid. We appreciate it. Rar, or whatever your catchphrase is over there.
The question I've been dying for, does this mean we finally get a Tesla? You said it the night before. I asked. I said, Alex, this Honda's been falling apart. It's dangerous. Can we get a Tesla? And then she just looked at me. She said, what's the buy-in tomorrow? And she said, how much is a Tesla? I said, like, decent one's like 40K. She's like, we'll talk after tomorrow. And I mean, you 10x that, so...
Okay, I did say we can...
Adept said she did mention the Tesla 15 times last night.
Wait, Adept, did Andrea just keep
I was very excited about the Tesla, Alex.
Andrea, who are you watching the poker game
So,
with?
yeah, I did a little watch party yesterday. I joined Adept. She was cheering on XQC. Cutest Cinderella. She was cheering on Ludwig. Mrbeast team was there. We were all rooting. And we were all going crazy over Alex's play.
And you were just there like, the Tesla!
I'm not gonna lie, I've been imagining the Tesla. Look, we can still split it, but you did say there would be a Tesla.
I did say I would split a Tesla with Andrea. It's just, Andrea, she ran into the garage with her foot
But
spasm.
Teslas are safe.
She keeps saying Teslas are indestructible.
They
Beep.
They beep whenever you get close to anything. I convinced her that I won't hit any trash cans. They have this thing where, like, whenever you're like inches close on the side of a car, it'll start beeping at you. So if anything, it's safer. Major Buzz, thank you for the 1,000 bits.
Thank you so much, Major Buzz. Yeah, no,
You said so.
I did.
You can't let me down.
No, I can't go back on it. Okay, chat. Well, we're getting...
Yes! We're getting a new car! It's happening! It's happening! No longer do I have to meet... Sometimes I'm so embarrassed when I park the Honda.
Keep going. I'm just bringing it up.
Because it's all beaten up. And we go to cool friend's house, and sometimes when we drive up hills and I use the brakes, I can't tell if we're gonna fall down the hill, and sometimes the brakes don't work. And Alex hasn't been wanting to get a new car with me because she doesn't
Why
trust
have I not
me
wanted to get a new car?
for some reason. But now, I think she didn't realize what she was doing when she agreed the night before. But, Alex is pulling up a photo.
All right, chat. Now, some of you may not be familiar with the current car we have, or the state of the current car. So let me just pull that up for everyone real quick, because it is something. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It is something.
Whoa, it's purple.
Oh, it is purple. Sorry.
Also, chat. I have a lisp today. I got retainers and I don't know how to talk.
All right, chat. So this is the current car we have.
Is Chewy a poker commentator?
Chewy was my coach. Shoot, where are
Aw,
the headbuds?
that's sweet.
I actually know where they are because I accidentally took them.
It's okay. We can just show him photos.
Okay, no, just let it. No, I got it. I got it.
Okay, just show him photos.
Yeah, you guys. So this was our.
This is our current car. Wait, this is the good part.
That's the first scratch
They
it
can't
has.
see.
I'm gonna move our. So this is the current car. That's the first scratch we have right there. As you can see, the front bumper is kind of coming off. We're gonna keep going.
And we're gonna be
and again,
so safe.
Why is the bumper coming off, Andrea?
It's an old car.
Oh yeah,
this is a Honda Civic. Not
Okay,
another,
this is the back of our car right now, you guys. I don't know where this came in. I just know, like, one day I came home and it was there, and Andrea didn't have any explanations.
Well, we're getting a Tesla now, sister, and it is indestructible. Indestructible.
With Andrea. Yeah, no, it has gremlin marks. So
I'm so excited.
I mean, it's and also like there's random. Where's the red paint from, Andrea?
That probably okay. Most of the big damage is me, but I'm Mrbeast with the 5,000 bits.
Thank you so much, Mrbeast.
I swear that part was not me.
Also, I think, is there the side scratch from when you tried to like pull out of the parking?
Oh yeah, and once
Yeah. Anyway, let me see if there's anything else. But yeah, anyway, chat. So my point is that is our current car, and that's why I haven't wanted to, because Andrea and I share that car, okay? And I don't want to share a nice car with Andrea because
they can autopilot, Alex. We are safe.
Do you share
Let the
your
bots
profits
take
with
over.
whoever staked you? I staked myself, motherfucker!
Oh, I thought you had someone stake 50K. You just did the whole thing. Wait, 100K?
So the way it worked.
Oh, you didn't rebuy in. So
the way it worked is, I talked to the WPT before the game to see if we could do any kind of sponsorship so that I could justify playing. So I signed a 50K sponsorship with them, which will include participating in some poker games that cover buy-in. And honestly, poker games I wanted to do anyway. And I did have to wear the patch. So technically, the first 50K was sponsored. If I would have busted out of that, then the second 50K would have been just for my own cash. And I did have people offer to stake me, but I decided to stake myself because I was too nervous if anything would go bad. I wouldn't want somebody to lose money on me. So yeah, I just staked myself, which means that with the sponsorship, I made $500,000 in poker last night. High five!
And you're gonna donate the rest all to charity, right?
Well, honestly, it's probably gonna go towards the channel. And yeah, you know, some charity work, absolutely.
Mom called the other night, very stressed. So my parents, the entire poker match, were texting
Andrea,
me.
don't forget that half of
Wait,
that
yeah, do you pay it? You pay taxes
dude.
on? Oh, because it's income.
Yeah.
On gambling? You have to pay taxes on gambling?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, so you know, it's actually not that much.
I didn't.
So that's
yeah, that's a lot of
If we get a Tesla, we need to make a video about it so we can deduct it. Okay.
Yes. Chat, we're gonna be so cool.
Wait, you don't have to in Canada? Fuck.
You have to pay even higher taxes on gambling? Wow. Tax for being smart.
Wait, if I was Canadian resident... Wait. If you're a dual citizen, do you still have to pay... Anyway, I don't know, guys. Yeah, I have to pay taxes. We're gonna pay taxes.
I'm very excited. I'm so excited.
That makes sense why train moved. Please get a rear view mirror on your car. Well, that's the whole thing.
And the Tesla will have a backup cam too, Alex. We've never had a backup cam. This is real luxury.
So I will say this. We'll get a Tesla together, but we're signing an agreement, okay? If you bump into stuff, if you scratch it, if something happens to the car,
yes,
also
it'll be
the higher insurance premium we have to pay because of you.
No, we don't.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, we do. Anyway,
no, we don't.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, so if you scratch the Tesla, you're paying for the scratches.
Yes, it's not going to be scratched because it beeps whenever you get close to anything. There's like no way I'm going to hit things. We're going to be so cool. We're going to be so cool, Alex. We can even do driving streams now. I want to do like comedians and cars with streamers, but I was like, they'll never want to come in my Honda. But now we have the Tesla.
Chat.
I won't hit anything. I'm going to be very careful.
Chat, what are the odds Andrea crashes or bumps the Tesla?
I'm so excited. No, it literally doesn't let you. Like, even when you, like, steer out of the lane, the wheel auto-corrects back into the lane. It takes control. It brakes for you. You don't even need to brake. Just kidding. Don't do that. But they're very smart cars. It can even parallel park for you. Like, we are so safe. Nothing can go wrong. And I know all from experience. Anyways, okay, enough about the Tesla. I'm just glad that she agreed to it. let's get into a little bit of story time. I have a couple of questions. We have a couple of clips we can pull out as well.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I guess before we get into some of the clips of last night.
Okay, hang on, that's it. I'm taking this out. Continue.
What are you taking
My
out?
Invisalign, because it's driving me nuts.
Oh, okay. So yeah, there was a lot of controversy that came out of the poker game yesterday. And a lot of it was obviously surrounding Phil Hellmuth. You guys know Phil. He's one of those poker pros who used to play when poker started being televised in the moneymaker generation. And, you know, there was Foldgate with Phil and Slime. Some people were upset that Phil was needling me during and being upset that I called with ace-9 on that crazy hand.
Can we watch the hand?
Yeah, we'll definitely watch it, but I just want to say one thing. So some comments I saw a lot on Twitter regarding me being a woman at the poker table were kind of things like Phil Hellmuth was being sexist towards Alexandra or things like that. And I actually think that's a very harmful stereotype to make in a lot of ways, because already when I'm at the only woman at the table, I don't want people to feel uncomfortable. I don't want them to treat me differently, because I think if, you know, you're a minority, you don't want people to not invite you because they're afraid of things like that. I think Phil was just being Phil. He was doing what he would do to anyone. He wasn't doing that to me because I was a woman. He was doing that to me because I was winning. So I just want to make sure that, you know, we don't push the sexism topic when it's not about that, because that's actually really harmful. So I think he does that to everyone. I think he does that to everyone.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I thought that's just kind of Phil's persona. He's just kind of a...
Yeah, if you guys are like, oh, Phil is being like an asshole. I mean, he has a reputation for that. That's fine. Like, he likes needling. He doesn't like losing money to people. But let's not turn it into, you know, a sex thing. Or a gender thing, sorry. Yeah.
Now can we watch the hand where he took all his monies?
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Okay. And anyway... we'll start watching the clips, and then we'll talk about what people are saying.
Yeah, he did do Slime dirty. We can also look at that.
Yeah, we're going to look at all of those clips.
Okay.
Kind of wish Alan didn't play, so we could have seen the creators actually play poker without being given free money. You know what?
Poor Alan.
I'm glad Alan played.
Okay. Could you give us a little bit of background on Alan? Because we tried to research him, and there's no information about him online. And he seems like a semi-poker pro, but, like, how did he end up part of the
Well, I don't
tournament?
really know much about him, but Andrea, you know we played him in chess.
I know,
in
that's why I was
Vegas,
so
right?
confused. He looks so familiar. No, not in Vegas.
I see.
I recognized him from somewhere. I just couldn't figure out where.
Andrea, Alan was the hero everybody needed at that table, okay? That's all we're going to say. I mean, the man
He's an
lost
Oiler.
$1 million and was still smiling and letting me and Slime sweat his cards. I have nothing for respect for Alan, and I'm not just saying this because he still owes me $500,000. No. We love... No, I'm just kidding. Alan's good for it, and he's covering it today. No, but he was really great to play with, and he had more poker experience than most of the pros, so he plays with Dan Bilzerian, I don't know how to pronounce his name, that group of people, which I know they have their own reputation. I'm not that well versed, but
yeah,
that's
I was just
what
curious.
I heard about him.
I was just curious about his background.
And he's also been on, you know, a lot of the poker shows at Hustler, and he usually plays way higher stakes than what we were playing. So I think he's a big oiler who likes playing poker, and he came in, and instead of playing like super tight and things like that, he gave everybody action. He donated $1 million. I mean, he could have obviously gained it back.
I mean,
but he really made it fun for everybody, and he had a good attitude about it. So, you know, that.
Do you think he was purposely playing that bad?
No, nobody purposely plays bad in poker. He was a venture capitalist before. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, he
every table needs an oiler.
He was really, really. You know what, chat? We're always gonna compliment people who donate $1 million to the group. Okay.
Well, you know, if we're ever in Vegas again, Alex, you should invite him back to the chess table.
Yeah, exactly. He was loose and having fun. Exactly. Yeah. So,
do you think you got exceptionally lucky with the cards you were dealt?
I mean, yeah, I was having a sun run, right? Like, I was getting super good cards to start off with, and that was awesome.
The gods were just favoring you.
They were, and, I think it's part of the good karma of folding the nuts to xQcOW earlier. I'm a little superstitious, but I like playing gambling games when the universe owes me money, like good karma.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I tuned in the beginning, and I was just in shock because you were just getting dealt, like, I mean, of course, you're also playing them really well, and you're, like, capitalizing on it, but, like, you were getting dealt way better cards than everyone, so I was like, there's the luck.
I mean, I also called some ballsy hands. Calling
you have to show me. I missed this
Phil.
hand. Yeah,
okay,
you have
so
to
you
show
guys,
me.
We're gonna start watching. We're gonna do some.
I only saw where you destroyed everyone, and then after you got to 50K, I said, "We got the Tesla, boys. Time to go to bed." No, just kidding. I fell asleep around like 12, but till then I watched. But I saw that you were playing tight once you like got ahead a lot. But I didn't see the ballsy hands.
Okay, let me find the link to the stream. Okay, here we go. All right, so I have all the timestamps. Thank you, Vila. And we're gonna look over some of these. Sorry, damn it, we need to log in on here because we're getting ads. And the browser...
Oh, you can use Chrome. If you use Chrome, it's signed in.
Okay. All right,
yeah,
chat,
exactly. She extracted max value. Exactly.
I was gonna catch up with Tom today, but.
Why don't you just invite him over to the mouse house?
He has dinner and tennis, and he was going to come, but then our entire stream broke, and we had to spend another hour
fixing everything. You can just hang out here in the back. You're all the bugs.
Well, we're gonna try to hang out tomorrow instead. Okay. All right.
Tom was so sleepy. He was just sleeping at the end. Yeah. I didn't expect. I mean, like, Tom has been through it all in poker.
And also, you guys, I am working on a YouTube video that I'm trying to get out tomorrow with all of the hands. So I'm going to show that, but if you guys see it on YouTube, can you just, like, open it and let it run through so the algorithm gods like it? Because this was really cool. Anyway, okay. All right. Anyway, oops. It's fine. It's the wrong one.
Okay, but go back to full screen. Don't, this is dangerous. You should not be doing this.
It's fine.
And you're on my Google account, so this is just, you should do this in studio mode.
Yeah, I will, but it's too late. It was already leaked. And it's just stream elements. Okay. All right. So I think we have everything here. I'm gonna make it full screen. We're gonna start watching some of the highlights.
Oh, we don't have earbuds.
Yeah. Do you mind grabbing some earbuds?
I don't have any. I had one pair and you took it.
Okay.
Where did you put them? I'll grab them if you tell me.
They're in my room. I have a lot of earbuds in my room.
Did you take them from here?
You can just grab them on my desk too. Okay. Can you do a YouTube premiere? I don't think YouTube premieres would work. Anyway, so we're gonna wait for Andrea and we're gonna watch some of the recaps, and I guess it's probably best for us to put our camera up here, and Team Envy, we could just put you guys over there by House or Casino. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so so before this tournament at the same casino, that's when we had Creator Poker Night. And before all of this started, I was talking to my friend at the WPT, who's very smart and he takes care of all their stuff, about how it would be really cool to start getting some creator games, because this is the kind of game that is just super fun, right? Because a lot of the times, you don't have action, you're sitting in a big group of people, you get to talk, you get to wait it out, and especially if the WPT could put up, part of the buy-in for creators, and then it's less risky. Because I also just really like playing poker. So that's how it got started. And I want to do more creator poker nights. And obviously this was just the cherry on top. Yes, you guys, the buy-in was real money and the buy-in was $100,000. So as I told you guys before the event, this was just super cool. You had Beast. You had xQc. You had Ludwig. Even Ninja showed up. Tom and Phil. It was such a cool group of people. It was going to be the biggest poker live stream of all time. And look, like $100,000 buy-in is really insane for me. It's not something that I was going to do willy-nilly. I really wanted to get into this game. which is why I was really grateful that the WPT was willing to put up the first bullet. And I had to ask myself, like, am I willing to do like to do 50 game for a game like this? I was like, honestly, yeah, for the experience. I want to keep doing poker streams. If I'm working with the WPT, we could do coaching and things like that I really enjoy. So honestly, I was pretty nervous going into this poker game. And I had people willing to stake, but I just didn't have the heart because I didn't want to lose and have them watch.
Damn it.
So yeah.
You won 500K, but we don't have one pair of good earbuds in this house except for this tingly pair I yoinked from your desk.
Okay. I mean, yeah, the thing about Phil is this is what he's known for. It definitely stirs controversy, but I also understand controversy, but it also makes it entertaining, and that's why people like him, and that's why he got famous, and that's why he gets invited. And then on the flip side, I know that some of the pros in the poker community were a little bit upset because this was a big opportunity to show poker to new eyeballs, especially because it was on Ludwig's channel, and I know together they had something like 100,000 concurrents. So some people were worried that it was not as, you know, beginner friendly, and I think that's what people have been debating on Twitter right now.
The content wasn't beginner friendly?
I mean, that's how the poker pros felt about Phil's behavior as a pro.
Oh.
And we could read some of the tweets. Yeah.
Oh, you mean the impression he made?
Yeah, for example, people were critical about what happened with him in Slime.
Oh, yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, that's what I was worried about. But I think you can also tell that Phil is, like, a very strong and also rare persona, hopefully.
Yeah,
whereas,
that's what I'm saying.
Like, Tom was very chill, Alan was chill, so I feel like, you know, it's not going to mark the whole poker community, like, make an impression for it.
Right. I'm just trying to give the balanced side of the story. Like, on one point, he's content, he's entertainment. On the other hand, people in the poker community are questioning whether he was representing them well for a new audience.
Yeah, which I feel like people
whatever you guys think, you could put in the chat. I don't know what the correct answer is, and obviously, as a non-poker pro, it's different. I will say, I did talk to Slime after, and Slime was just such a good sport and so chill about everything. Really just a lot of respect to Slime.
What did Slime say?
Let me see if it wasn't private. I think he said something pretty neutral. Slime said something like...
Phil gave Slime money back?
He's like, you know, it's okay, and I've had worse tables. That was kind of the...
Slime took it well, for sure.
Yeah, that was the gist Slime did. So honestly, just a lot of respect for him.
I was just surprised by the fact that the pros got destroyed. But I guess that's kind of the risk because they're playing against unpredictable players.
I mean, that's just poker. Anyone, like, for heads up, for example, pros have like a 30% chance of losing. You could be the best, but there's still luck involved.
Interesting.
Let's see what he said. Oh, Slime just said, you know what, we'll talk about that when we get to his hand. We'll talk about what happened when we get to everybody's hands. Okay. All right. Cool. Now let's check some of the stuff. Okay, so we're gonna start with. Why are you laughing?
No, Chad is calling them washed poker pros. No. Can I adjust the camera before this? Because there's like extra space, and you should make it a little bigger.
I don't want to cover them. I think this is fine. It just looks smaller on here.
Sure.
Okay. All right, guys. So. We're gonna look at this one. I think it's at 2:11:15, and you know what? Stacking Dwan is pretty cool, so we're gonna watch this. So you guys, I was having a sun run, okay? I was getting every single hand. So, Andrea,
they can't hear it. Pause it. They can't hear it and turn it up.
Oh, okay.
Can I turn it up? Okay, chat can hear.
All right, guys. So
yes,
Tom
I'm
Dwan,
familiar with Tom.
poker legend, and we go against each other, and I get the second best starting hand.
All right. Let me turn. Oh, chat still can't hear. Hang on, chat still can't hear.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm not.
Oh, it's because it's music.
Yeah. Third one.
Okay.
All right. No.
I just wanted to test. I didn't want to spoil it. Okay. I didn't want to.
Okay.
And it's hard to get
No, Tom did play it correctly. I just had a good hand.
you want to get money? You want to get money on the site?
Yeah, please. Could I have
Okay,
another
so here we
Medalla
go.
also?
Second best starting hand is King King. Yeah.
Straddle.
Okay, wait, can I want to pause for a sec. So why did none of you guys tell XQC that his glasses were reflective? The poor man wore those the entire time, just till the very end when someone, like, you could see his, we were all laughing from the TV.
Honestly,
you could see his
I
cards.
didn't see any of his cards, so
We
I didn't
could-
notice. And when you pull up your cards like this, you can't see that, right? Because it's so, it's such a hard angle. So I didn't see any of his cards. I think as soon as somebody did, and also XQC wasn't really playing any hands, and I didn't see his cards. Jimmy called him out for it, and then he tried to fix it. You actually can't see it, but it did look.
I thought
very
you guys
funny.
could see the cards.
No, dude, we weren't like reading XQC's
I know,
cards.
but when I play with you and I look at my cards, you're like, Andrea, I can see your cards.
Yeah,
So
because
I
I'm
was-
warning you to be careful because you're like, oh, what are my cards? And you're holding them up like this. But everyone at poker just takes a little look and then they're careful.
What does that mean for me? You look at your card, so it's just a call, yeah.
No. So, it just means it's a much more expensive pot.
Where's the restroom?
It means it's
Okay.
much more fun.
Right there.
Phil has a queen and a jack.
Take your time on this. I want to see what happens.
Before Alan went bankrupt.
Don't worry, Alex is in the hand.
20,000.
Okay, you had a king pair.
Yeah, so I raised a little bit.
Keating had plans.
I had plans. You were counting. You were counting before she came along.
Live 6,400. Keating was licking at the chops.
Oh, I really don't like this camera angle.
You looked fantastic. Stop it. Stop it.
Wait, I want to join the gang here.
The 20K gang? You
Yeah.
put your glasses on?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I still have 3 more pairs
Okay,
of glasses.
Slime doesn't have great
I
cards.
was willing to get a good hit
Mrbeast
for him, a bad one.
folds.
It's my ultimate.
Oh, did Ludwig play this? No, I thought he folded. Jack 9 suited is pretty good. I would assume he'd call this. Yeah. I don't remember what he did. Yeah, he folded. Damn,
I guess
I
you
scared
scared
him
so,
off.
dude. Each time you would raise, especially after you had all that money, like at some point, I think it was XQC who had amazing cards, and they're just so scared anytime you raise, and like there was like no chances they had better cards, so I was confused, but they were terrified of you by the end.
Great.
It was very funny.
Ooh, Tom's first real
Turn it up.
hand.
Here we go.
Somebody said it's obvious if you put glasses on that you have a good hand. Yeah, then why would Tom Dwan, one of the biggest
Can you
poker
turn
players,
this up?
play it with Queen 7 if it's so obvious? Okay.
Action.
So that's what was rough for him. He got a queen, he
On the
has
flop.
top pair, so I'm kind of sucking him out here.
I still haven't seen this. I don't know how you end up winning this. Oh, you just have a higher pair. Oh,
50.
that's it. Wow.
God.
Because there's no kings on the table, so he doesn't. Wow.
That's 50,000.
Okay, I get it.
And he also has a backdoor flush draw.
Call.
I love your little book.
Oh wait, you can't see my face. I'll put it here.
Oh my God. You're running hotter than the sun. She's running.
Alex Moneymaker.
Tom goes all in. Okay, don't you think he question? So, I mean, Tom is a poker pro. You don't think you would have suspected, like, from your play? Because even if you had
But I
actually
could have
queen
had
pair or
ace
double
king. I
king,
could have had ace king. I could have had a 6 or something. Like the thing is, he had, other than pocket pairs, other than me having kings or me
Chat's
having
saying it's a bluff.
aces, that was I feel like he had a pretty good hand, and yeah, he could also.
My
be good.
question is, like, because you were aggressive right from the start, so you clearly don't have a low pair, so you probably have a queen or some
But I could have
pocket
had
pair.
ace king. I could have had jack jack. I could have had 10-10, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
I just think it was a bad play by Dwan. I think, like, from the beginning of you being aggressive, it's clear that you didn't just have a high card, but I don't understand poker. This was just my question. Okay, we'll keep going.
That's crazy.
I don't think it's obvious to assume that your opponent had king king or ace ace. Like they can
But
have
like a
it.
queen pair,
They
at
can have it.
least.
Well,
And a 7.
No, queen pair is unlikely because there's 2 queens already, right?
Okay, so there's
But
less
like the
chance
thing
for
is,
that.
I would have played this even if I had jacks. Maybe I had six or something. I don't know. He could have underestimated me and he could have not believed me, which is probably part of it because I hadn't been really bluffing. So maybe he did that wrong.
Wait, you have
Pull
a
the
queen as
50s
well?
in first.
Okay. I had queen, so he basically has no way of winning.
Well, 7 or fucked up. I've seen him do it.
He's not doing his crazy
Why is
poker
Buckle winning?
face this
Can you get a
time.
queen or a 7 here? He had a queen, I had a queen, so there's no more queens in the deck. So what about 7? Yeah, it's 7.
I love it. What about 7? The
my
most funny
brain.
part was when XQC would order things from the waitress, and they were just not stunned. They'd be like, yeah, got it, and they would go. And I don't understand how they understood. It was great. It was honestly fantastic.
Yeah, Ninja was getting lots of vodka.
6.
Yeah, Andrea, that's another important thing. So as big blind, you play a much larger range
Oh,
of
yeah,
cards.
of course.
So,
So,
like-
yeah, I didn't realize you were big blind, right? So he
Yeah.
could have thought that you were playing lower cards just
Yeah,
because you
exactly,
had to.
exactly.
Yeah, that
like
makes
he could have
sense.
hit that. I thought that I hit like a 6 king or something.
Yeah.
And if that happened, and he had if I had a 6, I probably
God.
would have raised in that position too, and then he could push me all in with queen, which so like it wasn't obvious to me, and I'll see what coaches say too.
How many times, bro? Yeah, okay. One time? One time. Bringing the ones.
The queen of chess just dominating the poker table. Do the kings hold?
Just in time. All in.
That was a really good card.
Oh my god, I missed it. Tom Dolan versus Alex.
The 2?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
throwaway
because it's a
card.
throwaway,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
He needs a 7 to win.
It doesn't help him in any way. Like for example, I would have been a little bit scared if a club came, because then he'd have
Right, he could get a
exactly. So
flush.
that was a beautiful, beautiful card to see.
That makes sense.
Ooh, the pocket K's. We love to see it.
No.
3 wins.
We don't. It's not a collective.
Monster pot.
Oh my god.
And Botez wins another one.
Ludwig, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. You know where the Venmo is.
This is when you're up to 3. This is when I tuned in, when you had 300K. Because, like, okay, I was, like, getting ready to watch poker, getting ready to go to a watch party. And, like, everyone is calling me. Mom, Dad, calling me. Discord, every single mod in the community, every single girl who I'm friends with. Like, group chats are just going nuts. Like, I don't watch sports. I don't understand when
I
there's
like
like
that you
mutual
refer
excitement.
sports to
No. Like, but like the what do you call it? The football, the Super Bowl. When it's Super Bowl season and all the boys grab their beer and their drinks and they watch party. So much testosterone there. Everyone's excited. I never understood that. But this, when everyone like blowing me up, we're all going nuts over this. Like
Where
this was
were
the most
you
hype
when
moment.
you saw this?
I was at home and I was trying to make my TV work so I could put it on the full screen and watch, and then I ended up going and joining everyone with the watch party. But just everyone from home, every girl who we're friends with, every streamer.
Oh my god, the girls
the girls were so dude. The girls were going nuts. Like every
and a
group
lot of
chat.
guys. Honestly,
yeah,
girls and guys,
of
but
course,
it was just
but
so sweet.
It also meant a lot to girls because you're the only woman in this table, and you're just like literally the difference is huge. Like it was very, very exciting.
It was, and Tom ended up, being okay at the end, so that was cool. That was cool.
Okay, I want to see you beat. Can we see you beat Phil? I didn't get to see that.
Oh
hand.
my god, yeah, we're gonna watch that one. Okay, so that was the Tom Dwan
That
hand.
makes sense.
And like honestly,
Oh wait, I did see this hand. This is when I started watching. I remember. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Yeah, no, Tom thought I was bluffing him, and I'm really glad he thought I was bluffing him. Okay, guys, we're gonna watch the craziest hand of all night, the most insane 4-way pot with Mr. fucking Beast, Phil Hellmuth, and Alan Keating. Thank you so much for the donation. Sending good vibes his way, Okay. All right.
Yeah, I fell asleep
I
towards
also
the
tried
end,
to be
but
nice to Alan. I was like, don't worry, like next time in Vegas, I'll try to give some money back. He's like, no, keep it. Poker is tough. Be careful. I was like, damn, such a wholesome gambler.
I mean, I'm sure Alan has also won and lost huge sums. So to him, it's probably nothing very new.
Oh my god, we're gonna watch the Ninja Straight with Phil. No, don't worry, chat. I have all
One clip at a time.
One clip at a time, you guys. We're gonna do all of this.
Let's watch you destroy Phil. Oh, I think it was the one where he was like rushing you. He's like, Alex, play this hand first, play this hand, and then you immediately raise him. Is that the one where you destroyed him?
No, I think that one I lost 70 grand. Let's not talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chat.
Okay.
Yeah, there was
no, it's fine.
moments and other moments.
It's okay. Good moments, bad moments. It's all good.
But why? Okay, why did Phil was just? I understood he was like tilted over one hand the entire night.
Let's watch it and then we'll talk about it.
This is the hand,
This is
right?
the hand.
Okay.
That tilted Phil the entire night.
I want to see this.
I'm so glad I didn't do it.
It's gonna go like 9 ways.
You haven't folded yet? Is it me? Oh yeah, I'll fold.
Yeah, it's only
That's
26,000 to go.
Oh, it's 26,000.
I'm folding as well.
You
straddled 26,000.
I'm all in.
Are you all in? About 55,000.
So let me explain what had happened here. So before the game, a lot of people straddled. And straddled is you're doubling the blind before you know what you have, okay? So there was already a lot of money on the pot before this happened.
no one looked?
People didn't look before
This is
the
for
straddle.
content?
Mrbeast just really likes straddling, and like sometimes people would follow along with him. So Phil, being a professional, realizes like there's already a lot of money on the table. He has ace-8, which is not a hand you would normally go all in with, but there's just so much in the pot, and people put in so much money without looking at their hands.
So you're saying Phil looked at his hands and knew while some of the other table didn't? Because that doesn't make. I feel like there should be mutual agreement.
No, it's not the way it works. Because you can decide whether to straddle, and people keep straddling, and people would keep doubling the straddle. But Phil didn't straddle on this. So basically, there was so much in the pot already without people necessarily playing it because they have good hands.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He went all in, which made me think like Phil has been really a nit, which means he's only playing the top hands. But because of the straddle, I assumed he'd be willing to play looser ranges. And because I had an ace-9, I was like, that's probably a good enough hand to call in this situation, even though it's not one that I would in other situations. So that's why I did it, because I was like, oh man, that's like... And also, like, this was a fucking huge pot. I think I risked $90,000 in this pot. And guys, that's my own money, okay? So I was sweating. Ah! Okay.
All right.
And this is something I expected maybe the first hand, but about an hour and 30 minutes into our broadcast.
To be clear, straddling once is great. The problem is we straddled 7 times.
Oh, these cards are so close. This is awesome.
Yeah,
I love that you one-upped him. Just all you need.
Ace-9.
Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing.
And also, when Mrbeast plays, I'm like, also Mrbeast plays such loose ranges that the odds on this are just so good.
Yes.
Why? Because he wants to buy that. The pot.
I was very stressed.
You know what? You owe me.
And he goes, you owe me. I'm already stressed.
Phil?
Yeah, and the man goes,
How do you owe him shit?
'Cause I think I'd taken so. Oh wait, let's see what he said.
Botez, so I don't mind if you call.
Did you expect
if you were,
Paul
you know.
26?
Yeah.
What about
taking advantage of our stupidity?
You owe
I'm so happy
me.
you said that.
What about a
I get it's his persona.
What do you mean? He's not gonna call 26,000.
Also, Ninja was just so energized the entire night. The man reminded me of you. I was like, I've never seen someone with like Andrea levels of energy. It was honestly awesome.
He was drunk as fuck.
But he was fucking energetic, and I respect it. Okay, he was energetic. He was such a good time. No, yeah, Phil wanted me to fold here. Anyway,
20K family pot, all right?
Oh, he was trying to scare you off?
About 50 bucks.
Alex is here?
I believe the term is pot committed.
You think?
Concerned, Alex.
I was stressed, bro.
Alex in the tank with ace-9. We can see she's got Phil beat.
Extra. You got it?
What's running through your head right
What
now?
I explained earlier, I was thinking about like everybody. I was thinking about everybody who straddled. I was thinking what possible ranges they could have. I was trying to think of what pot odds I had, and Alan was gonna go after me. And I was like, Alan's kind of wild card. He's probably gonna call, and he has more money on top of that. Like, am I willing to also do that? So I was thinking about that.
There's the call.
Oh, are you trying to do that?
I called.
Alan has ace-3, by the way.
Alan
Does he
only had
call and
36K.
gamble?
Okay, so actually, it was not so bad.
Wait, 50,500?
Do you know you have?
About 59,000.
30. Okay, so another
56. 56, yeah.
This pot is $152,700.
This is crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And add another...
And Alan also, ace-3 is not a bad hand to call with either. It's suited. It can
Yeah.
make straights. he's a gambler. The odds are pretty
Yeah,
good
no, it
for
makes
how
sense
much he's
why
putting
he's
in.
Did he end up playing it?
I think it was. I don't know if he should have done it, but it felt like depending on if he wanted to take the risk or not.
Oh, I have a question. Okay, did you
'Cause
feel
he was a
more
gambler.
nervous when you were going up against the pros since you think they're more experienced, or did you play against
Dude,
everyone
I was
equally
equally
versus
nervous.
creators?
I was
It wasn't any
honestly,
different?
Jimmy's the hardest to play against because I know he's willing to put in
'Cause
all
he's
the
nuts,
money.
yeah.
And like that's what makes no limit hold'em crazy when people are willing to put you all in. Because every time you play a hand, you're like, would I be like, can I even raise this, or is he gonna put me all in? And it really fucked with my psychology. So honestly, I had a harder time playing Jimmy than other people. Okay, let's keep going.
That makes sense.
I'm all in.
55,000 to it.
Reese is all in.
Wait, how much do you have?
I'll let you count. This is 12-8 right here.
And now we get an all-in over the top.
What?
Wait, is Mr. Beast going all in?
Yes.
What did he
Other
have?
people go all in. You'll see.
This is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of a $300,000
Yeah,
flip, I guess.
I mean, obviously.
And I figured that Jimmy would salivate at all of these all-ins and play, but Jimmy is willing to play with less good hands, so like that makes the odds even better.
Yeah. That's
You think I would
I do look concerned though. I do look
50,
concerned.
50.
So if you all in, how much do you have? We can have like a 200K pot.
It's definitely already. Yeah.
all in with a queen
Well,
five.
this pot is 200.
Jimmy!
The man is a psycho.
Yeah, no, that's fucking
But the
nuts.
cool thing about Jimmy is that all of our ace, like there's only one ace left, so we're less likely to make aces, which actually makes his hand a little bit better.
I
for
mean,
that
he doesn't know that.
No,
but
no, no.
yeah.
I'm just explaining here.
Yeah.
In terms of like the percentages, that's why
Like,
his
they're
is
just
close to the
madman
ace 3.
going all in
Because
with these cards.
Because it wouldn't be normal to see ace 3 so similar to queen 5. You know what I mean? Okay.
52,000 and growing. 277.
This right here.
What?
And Phil's little praying
I
face.
waited all fucking game for this moment, okay?
And I knew he was.
Good news for Mr. Beast. He has live cards. Bad news. He's behind.
Beastie.
Oh wait, is it on you?
Yeah.
No,
He needs to call this.
How much? I just need to know how much it is.
Okay.
Get these 25,000.
Okay, let's just pause. People are getting ads.
Then use your prime. Oh, no,
No,
none of these people have primes.
You guys, yeah, you guys. If you
There's
have
one.
Prime, now's a good time to use it. Sorry, we don't control the ads. I'm gonna pause for 10 seconds and then we're gonna keep watching. Okay. We're gonna keep watching. You're right, we can't
I
pause.
don't know why I was handed them.
Okay.
22.
Noise at this point. Bro, this is.
It's just, it adds color, you know?
I feel like one
Thanks
of them's
for the
gonna call it
crumbs,
and this is
guys.
gonna be a fucking.
Well, either way.
Funny money going on here at
Andrea,
Hustler
look at
Casino
the
Live.
pot.
Just
Yeah,
insanity.
I wanted to turn it like
That's
300-400.
nuts.
And it's a fuck fest. Yeah, it just has the chance to be more.
Oh, wait, question. So, because you guys...
Oh, thank you, RDJ, for the 5 subs.
So the
And
200K
coin.
in the pot that's its real value. It's
Yes.
not like inflated at
Yeah,
all.
no, these are not potato chips, Andrea.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
This is gonna be a hand of the night. Yeah, more fest.
That's why I'm fucking.
I just-
dude. Also, I was sweating so badly. I was like, oh god, like the poor dealer to my right and Alan to my left.
No one
man,
could
like,
tell.
And I was just holding my hands like this so I wouldn't be sweaty. And my deodorant was in my backpack, and I didn't want to look suspicious and take my backpack to the bathroom. So I was like, oh god, it's just pray for me.
There's more than a Tesla's worth in the pot.
Yeah.
What I
okay.
find funny, and just some background. So, like, Alex, she spent, like, 2 days running around just trying to get the cash, like, having a heart attack about the sum of money. When she's going up against Mrbeast, who you guys know what he does for a living, xQc, who literally is gambling also for stream. Like, these people are very, and, like, 2 poker pros who are very desensitized to gambling. So I just know, like, the pressure towards this, like, was probably, like, eating her alive.
Yeah. But I'm also a little crazy.
Everyone in.
Oh, you know what? Give my card back.
Here, you take it. I love you.
How much is it?
25,500.
25,000.
I don't think
I tried to throw it in the slots and it ricocheted.
24. 25,500. 5 more hundred.
Oh, you're in? There we go.
5 more hundred.
Are you shitting me?
Are you enjoying that?
Andrea, this pot is real money.
Yeah.
That's like a house. That is a house.
$39,000.
A nice, you could
on
raise a
this
family
pot,
in the
bro.
suburbs and go to a great school. You could build a life for like generations.
Like this is how fucking nuts this hand was. Alan all in 93K. This is what I mean. This was a 93K risk, bro.
You can see the equities running pretty close. I mean, Alex is the favorite with ace-9.
75.
Yeah, I would have just shit
80,
myself.
80, 80.
I don't know how you survived.
339,000 in there.
I always forget this is real money.
Jesus Christ. 25.5, right?
Yeah, this is
that, and then
so this is over 300K now in the pot.
Alexander calls for 25.5.
339.
Looks like 339,000 now
A
in the pot.
one-bedroom in a non-major city, but still.
You didn't want to just bet it all? Put her in?
He did.
I did, yeah. I did. I put it all in to make it simple. So this is...
And now it's all up to Magic, our dealer.
One of the 8 cameras.
That's a good line.
Will
Magic's
White
a
Magic
great
strike?
dealer name.
Will it be Phil Hellmuth's hands?
All right, do we show now?
Every time I see xQc's glasses,
He reminds
they're just so funny. The oversized glasses.
He reminds me of this little meme, and I can't put my finger on it. Like a small little Pepe, like with the frames. It's so funny. So Adept was at the watch party.
Yeah.
And she told me they bought him 4 different pairs of sunglasses, and they spent all day shopping for the outfit. I was like, oh, like, did you guys spend any time, like, practicing poker? They're like, no, just shopping.
Oh, all right, let's keep watching, then we'll go
Can we
back.
just start over with different hands?
I want twice.
Twice? No, what are we, pussies? I want once.
Okay.
Oh, wait, so 1 for twice, 1 for once.
Also, I fucking love that Beast has Queen 5, and he's like, you pussies, let's see it once. The man has the worst hand, and he's like, let's run it one time. I mean, that's why he's hilarious.
What do you want?
Everyone has to agree on twice.
He really, Alex, the entire night he was just like, this is gonna be my clip. This is gonna be my clip. And I don't think he ever got his clip.
He ended up placing
the end.
second. The man,
Really?
he won like 400 grand too.
Okay, I fell asleep at the end.
No, Mr.
I felt
Beast did
so
a
bad
lot.
for him. Like, I knew he was rich, but I just watched him lose and lose and lose.
No, he actually ended up placing second.
Wow.
He came back.
I guess that's like
It was
one of the
an
benefits
insane
when you
comeback.
can keep buying back
Yeah,
as much as you want.
Exactly.
Put it
Okay.
up to you guys. I don't care.
We're doing 1. Come on, guys.
I want just like
Poor
an intense
Alex.
clip. I want to see it on Twitter.
Memes and clips and
Yeah, I just want one Twitter clip where I walk away with 300K.
One's more fun. You're This game's gonna be
And
over
that's
in
my
35
Twitter
minutes.
clip.
Yeah, I mean, we're a little short on cash.
You guys in the office right now sweating.
Yeah, can we show our cards since no one
I was, for me, I'm very weak. Ace-8.
Open?
Ace-9.
Oh, Crush. Dominated.
Only.
All right,
Who's
you're
got a
live.
pocket pair? Please don't.
Only a complete.
I'm dead.
She called me with 8.
Oh, don't do it.
this
Don't
is
do
not
it.
good.
I was seeing these hands. I was so nervous.
Oh, you guys all show your hands?
I like your hand. I like your hand.
Phil getting all excited.
So fucking clubs.
We need money.
There were 0 aces and I had an 8.
Wait, why didn't the rest of you guys all show your hands? Why did only some people?
No, I thought everybody did.
Okay.
He's stalling. Oh my god.
Huh.
Oh, okay. So when I saw the 9 there.
Wait, but you didn't show your hand.
Yes, we all showed our hand.
Oh.
I flipped mine over. Dude, when I saw the 9 there, I was like, it's too early to get excited. Hold it back. You don't want to celebrate early. It'll only hurt more. And I was like, But on the outside, I was like, no, but I'm cool. Be cool. Be cool. Oh my god, dude. Seeing the 8, the 9, like, I stood up
That
because
is
I couldn't,
so
I couldn't
funny.
handle it. I stood up. I felt like
It's
I
just
was gonna have a heart
crazy how
attack.
close the hand is between you and Phil. And both of you have a pair.
Well, yeah, exactly. No,
That's
he
just
had the fact that
amazing.
ace 8, ace 9,
Yeah,
and
it's
8,
so
9
close.
show up because at this point, like,
No wonder
yeah.
he was malding all night. I would do the same.
3. Wow. Everyone is.
So she's right.
Everybody pairs but Beast.
Everyone but me.
What is happening?
Aw.
That means there's 6 left for you, King.
Out in the hell can someone.
That's fine.
The 2, I was like, oh my god.
A burn
I
card.
fucking
You
love
have-
the 2s, man. It was the 2 with Dwan. It was the 2 here. Like, praise the deuces.
I'm calling it right now. This is a queen. I'm calling it right.
Oh my
I
god.
couldn't even move.
Oh.
I'm just standing up there trying to not have a heart
No,
attack.
this is a queen.
No queens.
I will literally tip you $20,000 if you put
9,
a queen.
3, 8, queen.
Oh, I
Everyone's
saw
standing
this.
up. Everyone's standing up. And Beast is like, if I win 20,000, Beast tipped the dealer 10K at the end, which was really nice.
Put a queen
Wow.
there in your best interest.
Magic's got $20,000 if you can put a queen on the river.
He's praying.
I hate poker, said Phil.
Even Magic can't do that. And Botez again. Are you kidding me?
What, like
Ace-9 off.
600,000 now?
Top 100 female poker earners.
Okay, I watched this
Yeah,
part. I
and also
remember
the
now.
top 100 female earners were something like 550. So in that moment,
Really?
I was like, holy shit!
Wow.
That's crazy.
And then-
Yeah, I know you got into the top 100 for
Jimmy,
me.
you realize how many chips I have?
Bro, you know how many I have?
I don't know
like
if this
10
was
K
where the
left.
blow up came.
Oh, it's real.
50,000.
Bro, where did my luck go? I've never done this bad.
Video of you farting.
Wait, does she still win this? Yeah. No, she doesn't. Yeah.
Botez is going to break the game.
I'm pretty sure she's at 600K. She didn't rebuy.
Okay, yeah, I remember. This is when I was going nuts. Me and mom and dad were on the phone. I remember this.
Does it happen to her, not you?
Yeah, of course it is. Of course.
I don't think this is.
I mean, what the fuck? She called $50,000 with an ace-9 offsuit, and I'm
But what-
losing in this fucking game. What
But-
the fuck?
This is my question.
Rage person.
Well, at least.
Bro, we're getting steamrolled.
At least I know she'll.
He literally did the same thing. How is he complaining?
She's gonna single-handedly fix the wage gap in America.
This is getting weird. Oh, okay, too soon. Too soon.
Yeah,
Stealing
and that's
from
my
the-
question. You guys both had ace and a high pair offsuit, and I don't understand how you can complain, and he had that even worse than you. I don't understand that part.
I think his raise was kind of bluffing, and he would have expected me to fold with a hand like that. That's what he was trying to.
Were you bluffing as well?
I just thought Phil was taking advantage of how much money was already in the pot, and that was my read on how Phil had been playing, and I just assumed that Jimmy was gonna call it with something loose. So I was just trying to think of the odds of maybe getting something on ace-9, and that's why I played.
Whoa, you missed a huge.
Oh, Kevin Martin! He's also a poker player. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
To the
Doug
test of the
Polk
fun
said it was
it
a good
goes.
call. I'm glad. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Because I mean, I wouldn't have played ace-9 versus him otherwise. The only thing anybody warned me about him was like he plays super tight, which I did mess up. And I did mess up when I had 10-10 because I got too eager, and that was really wrong. But this was a crazy hand. It was crazy.
Okay.
But you know what?
Oh, that's the end of that clip.
Anyway,
I want more.
So yeah, he brought up that card many times, but he does that all the time. Like this.
Yeah,
is the thing.
no,
This
that
is
makes
his
sense.
personality.
That makes sense.
And I never take anything personally like that. And honestly, I think I like banter. I like trash talk.
I
so
just
I'm
found
okay
it
with
ironic because, like, no, yeah, I agree with you 100% all that. I just find ironic that his card is literally the same thing nearly that he's complaining, except worse.
Yeah, but that's why his was part of
Yeah,
a bluff. So
yeah,
to
yeah.
call an all in is a. You know,
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're you're not supposed to do that. I assume, but we will. Okay.
But he's
now,
bluffing him.
Do you want to see the most controversial thing that happened?
Yes.
So this is what everybody is talking about. So this was the most controversial moment in the poker game. People are calling it Foldgate. All of the pros are reviewing it on their poker podcasts. This was the Slime versus Phil. Was it angling? Was it folding? Was it correct? What happened? And we're just going to show it. We'll let you guys talk. I'll read some of the tweets I read, and then people can decide for themselves. We're going to try to give both sides just because, you should always think of both sides whenever there's any issue. Okay. Okay, so...
Youngest billionaire lost a 50K pot.
Oh, wow.
Isn't but I like the
youngest
fact
billionaire a
cares.
baby?
Yeah, I feel like
It's
it'll be there in a second.
Yeah.
Sure. Zuckerberg was 31, yeah?
I like that they have 94 million subs on
I can't
his day
see.
there. Sorry.
Yeah, they were doing little name tabs for the casino
26 and a half?
Yeah, guys, we're gonna look at the clip and then we're gonna read everything people have been saying. So let's just get there.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm gonna have to go really fast though.
Yeah, some good slots near there.
200 to go right now.
Oh, I'm all right. Thank you, there. It didn't work. The depression's there.
And maybe we'll do a poll
gonna
in
go ahead
chat to
and
see what
say no,
people
thank
think.
you.
700.
700. What'd you have last?
See?
I had 4 5.
Okay, ace-9, nice hand.
You had so much in there. I thought you were
My 10-2, no thank you.
Yeah, these hands are not connected at all, unfortunately. Nothing connects. Feels weird.
I call.
Hey, it doesn't matter. You got your 50K.
Is this after you won with the
It's gonna
ace-9?
slowly start slipping away. By the way, is the ante gonna go up or not?
This was before.
No,
Okay.
it's just a cash game.
Yeah, it'll stay flat.
Check dark.
He checked already.
Shouldn't fold the aces.
All right.
This could get interesting. We got an ace.
So, okay, we'll let the comments.
High flop. Phil has slime. Out kick. So Mrbeast is going to take a shot at it with absolutely nothing.
That should be made into a sound.
What? Why is he raising? Why is he raising any money in this scenario?
The man is
so
crazy.
So confused.
Yeah, exactly.
Phil calls.
I'm all in.
Slime moved all in.
So, Slime moving all in is like a semi-bluff. He does have an ace, but he has a low kicker. Like a pretty good hand, but he is pushing. He is pushing here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there's also 2 spades, so like, you know, he's trying to protect against stuff like that potentially also. Maybe. It's not that
You mean
good.
he's trying to pretend he has spades? Or what do you mean protect?
Like
He's bluffing that he has the spades, maybe, or the ace.
No, I mean, honestly, there's only 2, so it's probably fine. Maybe he wants to confuse his opponent. Anyway, let's keep watching.
live commentators?
No, he wants people to fold. That's why I'm saying it's a semi-bluff. Like, he doesn't have a terrible hand, but he would prefer people fold here. That's all I mean. Okay.
30x. I noted on the screen. Yeah. I remember seeing a meme with Forsen. It says, Forsen lost 14 hands in a row, and it's just a picture of him with his glasses on. It's so funny.
I love that he's just having a
Talking
good time.
about Forsen as he loses thousands of dollars.
Yeah. He's
just
not
a
playing this
memer.
Yeah, that's right now. And then the camera gets closer and they're talking about you.
Also, Slime's poker face, so
Yeah, this
serious.
is very serious. This is
so
great.
intense. All right, so watch this very carefully. This is a
No, I've
controversy.
seen this.
Fuck. I just have no idea what to do here.
Show the table.
And Helmuth just folded the best hands.
Yeah, it's just
You down a show?
I have ace 9, yeah.
Oh my god, what'd you do? You folded.
Excellent.
I didn't.
Oh, wait. I thought you folded.
No.
Did you not fold?
No, I didn't fold. I'm thinking.
Did you
So
see his hand?
He showed like ace 7 or something. Or ace 6.
I thought you folded.
Slime.
No, he said show your hand, and then he
This made me so mad.
You showed me the worst hand.
Phil, maybe
I thought you
come
folded.
up with a deal.
Yeah, play for
Let's have a
He
deal.
shouldn't be punished for that.
I don't think you should be punished for folding your hand. All right, so what kind of deal?
I don't know.
I guess just take your money back. Or put in 5K.
Yeah, put in 5.
Put in 5,000 fair. What do you think's fair? 5?
Now he's like
5 or
bullying
10 or
him.
something.
That is a little unlucky.
I've just never seen someone show and then.
We've literally been doing it the whole game.
I know. I'm just not used to
I
it.
think it was confusing that the hands were
No, but that's a good deal if you call it during real
I gave you a pretty good deal.
All right, I call it. So next card, yeah.
No.
You just
Oh, now it's my
conceding the
action.
pot.
No. What
I
happened?
just
you
folded up.
Yeah. 'cause he
Oh,
does.
I hate this.
Yeah.
I really
We're only
don't
charging you
like
5K. I
bullying
think
here.
that's generous. I don't know, whatever. I don't care.
That's a good deal.
It's all good.
Good deal for you.
Interesting.
So Phil did not fold. He did show his cards, which is totally fine in the cash game. Slime thought he folded.
Don't run it out. We'll get all pissed.
And a little bit of business going there.
Oh my no way.
And the crazy thing is
Slime freaking
What
win.
just happened?
Oh my
He
god.
God.
I would have
No, he would have won.
He made aces and 6s.
Wait, he did win. What do you
No,
mean?
because he
He-
folded.
Oh!
Like, if Phil had called him,
Oh!
if Phil
frick.
had folded or called and this hadn't happened,
Yeah,
Slime
of
would've
course,
won.
of course.
Which is why it's like, oh,
You know
that
what
was
this
fucking
reminds me
brutal.
of when Phil is like, yeah, give me the 5K. Have you ever bought something from a street seller and you know that they're selling you off and they're like, I give you best deal, you get the big bargain. This is like Phil right now. Like, his ego here made me so angry.
And we're gonna talk about what everybody said because I just want to give a balanced perspective. I'm not sure what the right answer is here, and I feel bad it happened to Slime. I am trying
But-
to also
but
give
Slime
Phil
came
the benefit
back
of the doubt.
also, right?
No, Slime lost 150 grand
Oh,
last night.
fuck. Oh, I thought he came back.
Okay, but let's finish watching this and we'll talk.
And then he forfeited his hand.
Wait, what was your guess on what you saw? You said
I
ace
would
what,
be
ace 7?
livid.
I thought it might have been ace 6 or ace 7.
Ace.
I
Oh,
knew
he's
it was
playing
not
Slime
bad.
back.
I knew I had the best hand.
Yeah. You knew you had the best hand?
After he showed his hand.
All that stalling was theatrics?
No, after he showed his hand.
Smart play,
I think I had the best
professional.
hand. I was going to call.
No, you're good. I mean, you did.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hear shuffling poker.
Oh, by the way, let me explain one thing for the view.
I don't mind at all.
This is top 10 most controversial rules in poker. I'm in the highlights right now. Are you allowed to show your
It's
hand
totally
if it's in
fine.
the middle?
Let me just explain this to the table, and Alex, to you too. So normally I wouldn't show my hand, but Tom looked, and then Alex said, "Flip your hand up and show us all."
It was Alan, not me.
Heating said,
It's all good.
Alan said, flip up your hand.
That's what I was like, wait, what did
And so then
I
I
do?
showed it at his suggestion, just because I was thinking about what to do. So nothing really happened there.
He assumed you went
You got a good deal, except you ended up in the end getting fucked. Because it's 6 games.
You still get the best deal. I give you best deal.
so it's okay. Good already, man.
Yeah.
It was a good deal.
All good.
If he was calling, you're in terrible shape.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think I have to call. I don't know. It's a tough spot.
All right, so
Okay, can you explain what he was saying at the end to Alan? Alan/Alex?
So Phil's point of view is that he was showing his card to Tom because a lot of people had been showing their cards at their table. This was true. So
But he just pushed him out. How's that showing?
So here's what I think happened, and I don't know what is correct. I think Phil wasn't trying to angle or trying to get him to do anything. I think Phil was actually just trying to show his cards to Tom. But then it did look like he was folding to the commentator.
But how is
and
that
to
showing?
Slime.
He just pushed his cards in. That's my question.
Again, I'm just
Like,
explaining what
but
happened.
but how are you
that's
showing?
That's the controversy. He's passing them to Tom.
Oh.
He's passing them to Tom. But so he was trying to do something that has been allowed at the game, but the way he did it really made it seem as if he had folded and he's going up against a less experienced player who then was like, "Oh, okay, then I'll show my cards. Here's what I had." And then people were more reacting like if this happened, was the way he responded the correct way? Because some people at first were like, "Oh, he was angling on purpose to do something like that." So, anyway, yeah, because Phil wouldn't angle for 5K exactly. But the whole thing was, did people agree with the reaction? So
Yeah, I don't think he was purposely trying to treat out Slime. I just think the right thing. I don't think he should have taken any of Slime's money because this is also like rules exactly. Etiquette like that where, you know, like you can't tell, but you're with a group of mostly non-poker players. I think the right thing to do is just, these are like very specific poker things that someone who doesn't play a lot would pick up on, so I would have just not taken anyone's money.
So,
but that's just like awareness of the group you're playing with, which Phil does have none.
Well, I mean, he's a pro, so he treats poker to a different level of seriousness than the content creators do. That being said, you know, he's still the pro who's invited to play with people who are way worse. So people are like, well, you should kind of honor that. You know?
I'm curious what well, someone in the chat was saying he was tweeting.
Yeah, we're gonna pull up his tweets, guys. Give us a second. We're getting there, and we are going to read it. I'm not logged in, so unfortunately, we will be looking at light mode. Okay. Okay. So here is what people are saying.
Richard, thank you for the 20 gifted.
He just responded to this. Thank you so much, Richard. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so I know, guys, light mode. You guys, I'm not logging in just to take care of dark mode. Let me see.
And you're logged in on my email. Don't touch any of this.
I'm just trying to get.
Are you on my
dark
Twitter?
Mode. How do you
Whose
do dark
Twitter
mode?
are you on?
It's not even logged in, bro.
I'm scared. It says, oh, okay.
Okay, 1 second. Let me see if I'm logged in on another account so we can do dark mode because you guys are being real whiny right now. Okay, chat. Andrea, do you know your Twitter password?
No, I'm not giving it to you.
Andrea.
No, I don't know it either. I genuinely don't know it, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Okay, chat. Do you know how
you put yours in?
No, because I have to look it up through my app.
Okay, we don't need dark mode. I don't know my Twitter password. You don't need dark mode.
It's
Just
an
go to the
add-on. No,
clip.
Andrea, look at chat. Chat is blind.
They're fine. They're being a bunch
Chat.
of babies like Phil Hellmuth. They're watching
Stop
too much
it.
poker.
Okay, you know what? We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're reading it like this. You guys will be
they'll
fine.
survive. They'll be just fine.
Shut up, chat. You'll be fine. Okay, so this is what Phil responded to and agreed with. If I do something that is out of the ordinary, especially if my opponent is new to the game, that causes them to expose their hand because they thought I folded, at an absolute minimum, I'm offering to chop the pot, if not surrendering the pot entirely, which I think is fair. I think chopping the pot in a situation like that feels more fair. Add this to the stage of the game it was on, and the fact... No, this is what he replied to. I just explained that.
Oh.
The fact that the cards were run out and my opponent would have won makes the situation worse. Poker rules are part of this. Whether it was fold or not is entirely irrelevant. And then Phil replied to this, and he said, I agree with Bart. I think chopping the pot would have been the classiest move and not accepting 5,000. It happened fast, and I asked for what was fair and went with it. I guess I'll give Slime Machine 5,000 plus half of the pot. I should have done this on stream. Well, You know what?
I guess I'll give it to him.
You know what? Yes, he kind of got bullied into doing this, but at least he's doing what is correct. You know,
you can just make it bigger on there, sweetheart.
Yeah, but I like it like this because then we see what chat sees, and it's easier for me to read too. Yeah, this would have been correct. At least he's doing it now.
At least he replied.
Slime has been nothing but correct about this. So yeah, I'm glad that that they did this. And there was a lot of people who had comments about this. Like, I remember.
Oh, did he tweet about you? Go to his Twitter.
We'll go to his Twitter after. Mike used to be. He's our friend and poker player. Okay, he talked about it too. So basically, the entire poker community was starting to like talk about this and have takes on it and things like that. I don't remember if Doug Polk said anything too. Let me look. What did he say? Uh-oh. Oh my god.
No.
My god.
It was just, I mean, I understand. It's someone, like you guys said, like, to other poker players, they would understand what he was doing.
Okay,
Slime got baited, but I just think he was very bad etiquette. But it's good that
at least he corrected.
A lot of respect for that.
And here's the other thing. Like, the internet can really turn into a mob sometimes, and while I do think Phil should have chopped the pot and should have especially playing against Slime, and I'm glad he's doing it now. But you know, he's also kind of like that villain in poker, and it's really easy to gang up on him, even when people were talking about the way he was acting with me. And I love that the internet got him to do the right thing and give us Slime his money back, but I also don't want to just like completely villainize him and, and do things like that.
Of course.
I don't know if I don't know if I'm trying to be, you know, too much about it or anything like that. But I just trying to be fair. And chat, if I'm thinking about this wrong or if it's a bad take, just put it in the chat.
I think the next move is you invite Phil to a trash talking chess match to settle it out. Fighting sexism through chess. And he would be a great trash talker.
All right.
Are we going to watch Doug's video?
Okay, guys.
Phil Hellmuth angle shooting allegations have...
Phil, why do I feel like he's about to, like, ask us to pay for a lawsuit or something? I like it. I like the suit. So you guys who don't know Doug, he's also a poker pro. He's also 1800 at chess. He's a nice guy. He lives in Austin, and he does a lot of poker content. Okay, we're gonna watch and we're gonna react.
Rocked the online community after this clip from a high-profile Hustler live stream.
Just have no idea what to do here.
And Helmut just folded the best hands.
I thought you folded. No.
Let's have a deal.
Slime just looks so sad. His face, you could tell.
Nice fold.
Ooh, you hate to see it. Not a good look for Phil, not a good look for poker. Besides this hand, Phil was up to all of his old classic tricks, refusing to straddle in the best game of all time.
I'm not fucking straddling.
Min buying in and keeping a short stack when YouTube influencers and Twitch influencers have hundreds of thousands of dollars in front of them.
There's one good thing for you, though, Botas. I don't have enough money, so...
Bro, can you buy him more so if I went all in, I can give more money?
I wish I could buy him more.
Why can't you?
Close enough.
Is he saying that he doesn't make as much money as you
Berating
guys?
recreational players when they...
Basically, he's saying that he was short stacked, so he wasn't risking as much to play with people who are not good.
They play big pots and he loses. It was the classic Phil show.
Fuck, she called $50,000 for the ace-9 offsuit, and I'm losing in this fucking game. What?
But this might be one step too far.
This is a great
and
intro.
The online community has spoken out, both in the poker world and outside of it. Today, we take a deep look into exactly what went down on this Hustler live stream.
Damn, this is...
Before we jump into today's video, and you know it's going to be a big one when I'm wearing a blazer, I want to briefly talk about, you saw the lineup, it was definitely one for the ages. Headlining the event was Mrbeast, one of the most popular people in the entire world. He has 95 million subscribers on YouTube, one of the biggest people on the entire platform, and YouTube is a pretty big platform. With the world watching, the poker community knew we had to put our best foot forward, which is why we filled those 3 remaining seats with only...
I just love the jacket, dude. He looks so serious.
...only the best and the brightest, including Dan Bilzerian's best friend,
wow,
a scumbag that owes people money, and a man with the emotional fortitude of a 5-year-old.
Oh He hated these
God!
guys. Holy smokes.
Oh my God, Doug! Jesus Christ!
He's roasting the hell out of everyone.
God. Oh my God, Doug!
This
Jesus.
is great. This is the drama I needed. Poker drama is so entertaining.
Oh my God, Doug does not hold back. Jesus.
Quick note on the Tom Dwan front. To this day, he's still yet to resolve the 2010 Durr challenge with Jungle Man Dan Cates. But then also this tweet from Mrbeast yesterday showed that Durr still owes him $375,000. I'd say that's surprising, but I can't lie to the good people of the internet. But anyway, let's not get bogged down in exactly what nets to who Tom Dwan has today, because then we might be here for a while.
Who
Let's
knows?
focus in on the Phil Hellmuth story.
Dude, I am not deep enough in poker to know all this shit.
Dude, this is so much better than Twitch drama.
For $50,000, but I can assure you, things escalated quickly. This 8-hour stream culminated in these results, with Alexandra Botez taking home the most winnings, $457,000.
But
dude, Mrbeast,
dude, the content creators killed it.
That's what I was saying.
Ludwig Ninja.
Like,
okay,
yeah.
Well, other than Slime, who
Poor
took some
Alan.
hits, at least
and a Slime lost.
Yeah, no, Alan, the man bankrolled the
from
table.
100K to 1 million. Like
Ludwig and Ninja
oh my
all
God.
over 100K in earnings.
And xQc, rip.
4 biggest winners, all influencers. The poker crew finished a combined down $1.2 million, with Tom booking the only win for $26,000, a meager profit at best in this game. Phil Hellmuth losing $100,000 to people that mainly play video games on Twitch for a living.
Okay, shut up!
And Alan Keating losing over $1 million. And frankly, it looks like no one else even really lost when you think about how much Alan lost compared to the field. We're going to get to the big hand that caused the commotion.
Are we watching a poker recap or a roast? This is.
Here's
I
my
will
question.
say, Doug is very entertaining.
He is. This is amazing. But my question is this: don't you think poker pros are gonna be like super intimidated and discouraged to want to join these events because they're just gonna get rolled? Which is probably the fact that like
Whoa.
it's they got rolled, they got destroyed.
No, Andrea, you're. I understand from seeing this game, but the whole point is, a beginner can beat a pro in poker, but their odds are very good. So the fact that this happened was very unlikely, but if you were to play over a long period of time, the pros would end up making money. And that was something that was discussed during the game too. Like, people were asking Phil, how many games do you think you'd need to make it back? Because over time, you know,
the experience
it goes back to where it was supposed to be.
There's ads.
Yeah.
There's so many other things I want to talk about with regards to Phil Hellmuth and his behavior and etiquette at the table, considering the game that he's involved in. As a precursor to the arguments I'm going to make, I want to note this might be, seriously,
thank you, Jacob,
the best poker game that was publicly shown of all time. I can't think of one that was better. This is just an all-time great poker
amazing.
game. Look at these VPIPs people played. Look at those VPIPs. Normally, if you have one...
What's a VPIP?
I had just looked it up because I keep forgetting what it means.
Chat, you have time to use your prime. What is it, though?
What was it in? Yeah, voluntary pot
money put in pot.
Voluntary pot put in. Yeah.
Mrbeast at the top and Alan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, RD, thank you so much. Yeah, percentage of hands you play, because you're supposed to play a really low percentage of hands, and also like that's what makes it more fun for a show. You don't want to be. So, do you know what the word nit means in poker?
No.
So a nit is someone who stays at games but only plays the best hands they have.
Right. Right.
And you want people, and usually when it's like a more chill game, you want people to be playing more games and things like that. That's the kind of people you usually want to invite in. And Phil has
which makes sense, why Tom and Phil are at the very bottom.
Yeah. So at an 8-player table, it's usually like 20% to be profitable. So Tom and Phil did play a little bit more, but like, dude, Mrbeast, 75%,
dude.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
And it was so funny. I don't know if you saw xQc's interview at the end, but it was so sad. He like finishes his poker and he's like, I came here, I didn't do any practice, I didn't know poker, I lost all my money, I don't know how I'm getting home, I'm leaving. I guess that's how it goes.
And then people could see xQc gambling in slots.
No way. He went to slots.
My friends were like, dude, I saw xQc in the back, just like in the casino.
It was just, his interview was the funniest shit of the night. Oh my God.
Okay. No, I mean, you guys, XQC had a really good clip about this. Like, he makes a lot of money, so he can afford to do things like this for fun. It's not him saying other people should do it. He doesn't get a lot of time off, so for him to be able to do something like that, I just...
Oh yeah, it's comedy.
I just want to give him that credit over there. Thank you, Queen Julia. And he was also a very, very good sport about it, so, you know.
No,
okay.
I mean,
yeah, I know you
the
weren't saying
guests
that.
were
I'm telling you for chat. Okay, all right, so back to Doug shitting on everyone.
One guy playing 60, it's a good game. 60 puts you middle-ish of the pack with all of these animals. When you end up with a seed of the all-time best game ever, there's one main thing to keep in mind, and it's pretty simple. Don't be a gigantic nit. Expanding on that, just be a good presence at the table. Throw some straddles on, play some bigger pots, participate in what the table is doing and talking about. Don't just try and maximize your hourly because you see a good spot.
Which is what Phil was doing, right?
This is the best game. You're going to be winning an EV no matter what. Loosen up, let people play, and definitely don't start berating people. You know, no one would do that.
It's like impossible that I could ever be losing in this game. The man just bet a queen 5. I called 5,000 over the fucking
love
gun.
this.
I gotta have 9s or above, and he bet a queen 5. I just have never seen such a bad play. And then he said, "You win," because he never can win with it. They're bluffing off their fucking money to me.
This is so good.
This brings us to the first hand I want to break down. The action opens with Mr.
I will say Mrbeast was at least laughing in that situation. Like, all of the content creators were so chill and so nice and laughing about it. But that doesn't mean that, you know, people shouldn't play with a similar level of that. But again,
I think this was great content. Like,
Mrbeast
is a madman. Phil Malding at his plays just
honestly watching Phil
getting tilted.
Hilarious.
Like, I think it added to the show. Like, you know, left like his impression is his own problem, but comedy wise, I'm very entertained.
Okay, let's keep watching.
Mrbeast putting on a $25,000 straddle on the button. $25,000 straddle. People haven't looked at their cards yet. This is not nuts. 100, 200. Action falls to Phil Hellmuth with 2 big blinds, and he jams in with ace and offsuit.
This is
obviously the standard play. Now Alexandra gets a little bit of a tough spot with ace 9. Certainly, she's ahead of a 2 big blind gambler. Hellmuth with ace 9, but she does have some people behind, which make it a little awkward with her stack size. I think you're probably going to have to just call, which she does decide to do. Looks like the right play. You can maybe argue for a rejam, but you definitely can't fold. And she makes the right decision and puts the chips in the middle. Alan Keating looks down to the ace 3 suited. He puts it in for just a few blinds. And Mrbeast decides at this point he's already got money in there. He's got 2 cards. That can't be that bad with the offset. After a lot of trying to calculate things out, eventually we end up all in a 4-way pot. And when it becomes clear that Botez had called with the ace 9, Phil Hellmuth doesn't exactly take it well.
Only a complete.
I'm dead.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Only Botez would call with an
Queen
8.
5. I like your hand. I like your hand. I like your hand. I like your hand. 5 queen, bro.
Queen 5 is so fucking.
Jimmy's still like with no chances. Just excited.
Oh my god. And queen.
Oh, that's
a 3.
Wow.
So she's winning.
Everybody pairs but Beast.
Everyone but me. Everyone but me.
That means there's 6 left for you, King.
I just love Jimmy's enthusiasm when he has such bad chances.
Jimmy, I love Jimmy is here at 3%.
I'm calling it now. He's so enthusiastic. He's standing up. He seems like an overly excited like preschooler. He's like, no, it's gonna happen. Santa Claus is real.
But Jimmy did end up,
and he did. I mean, maybe it pays
honestly,
off.
dude, Jimmy's changing how I think about stuff. The man is optimistic.
Energy.
Bless his heart, dude.
It's just such a good.
You can't not love the man who goes all in with Queen 5 has 3%, and he's like, I believe it. The Queen is coming.
No,
like, that energy can't be infectious.
The contrast between characters here is just great.
Okay.
I will literally tip you $20,000.
I got to give some props here to Mrbeast for this amazing tip offer here on the river. All of a sudden, the dealer has to super hard sweat, hope this is a queen, because he gets tipped $20,000 if it is. Incredible. Let's see the river.
You better put a queen there in your best interest.
Magic's got $20,000 if you can put a queen on the river.
He's praying.
20 grand.
Even Magic can't do that. And Botez again. Are you kidding me?
Botez again. I do like the sound of that.
100 female poker owners. That's it. Did you crack it just now? Jimmy, you realize how many chips I have?
Phil Hellmuth, as always, gracious in defeat.
I have like 10K left.
I just love Doug's commentary on top.
Yeah, but I mean, what the fuck? She called $50,000 for the ace-9 offsuit, and I'm losing in this fucking game. What the fuck?
That is delicious pie. I knew this was going to
What is happening? What is that?
Well, at least
XQC, what is happening?
At least I know.
What is that?
We love X.
Hey guys, I like to joke around on this channel a lot, but this is just so fucking over the line from Phil Hellmuth. You're berating people that are playing in your game you've played for a living for incredibly high stakes, and you're just going to insult them when they make
You
what
taking
view
all
as
the
mistakes.
chips.
By the way,
And I will say that I don't get insulted, chat, so I just made that clear.
putting in 2 blinds with ace-9 isn't even a mistake. Phil is actually even
I'm
just
glad it
wrong
wasn't
here,
a
but
mistake.
regardless of that, to treat people
Yeah,
like
that's what I
that
was saying.
is completely unacceptable. We can't just allow this behavior regardless of if we think it was angle shooting or not, and we'll get into that later.
It's content, though.
This is totally unaccepted from Phil Hellmuth, and we just need to take a moment to acknowledge that. Comments honestly disgusting. Can we also pause for a moment to talk about the fact that he's still promoting Bitcoin Latinum? What the hell
I
is
was
going
asking
on?
about
This
this
thing,
too.
in my opinion, looks like a clear scam. This is the graph of the Bitcoin Latinum price. Looks like you probably did pretty well if you sold for that, I don't know, 10 minutes. Phil, if you're watching, stop promoting Bitcoin Latinum. You need to talk about this. You need to stop promoting something that has gone down so much in value that is
This
very
is
clearly
cool.
a marketing ploy, in my opinion. You need to stop promoting this. People can get hurt and lose money. If you're going to promote something that's crypto-related, you need to stick to legitimate, upstanding businesses. Anyway, back to Phil Hellmuth stuff. In this
Doug
hand,
is
a
just
bunch
so
of people limp
funny.
in with
He's great. I want to
airballs,
watch more.
and Phil Hellmuth jams $50,000 over 4 limps with Ace King. I guess he hasn't learned his lesson
Oh my
about
God.
large jams that he tries to stack people with.
It's just such a monster raise. This is completely absurd. He has to get through him, and then he has to get through me. And then, no, this is just a fold.
Wow. Regardless, Phil gets needled by Botez and then told a little bit about how to play poker. You just love to see it.
I don't know, Phil. I have another ace-9, and I'm feeling lucky.
Oh my god, do it. I'll give you. I won't fold.
I can't do it.
Check that out.
Yeah, I made it in.
You folded?
I had a terrible hand.
Wanted you to play crazy like Mrbeast.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna reward you for waiting till you get a great hand and then all that.
It's just absolutely incredible that someone like Beast, who does not play poker much and has a background as a YouTuber, can recognize that Phil's just playing tight and trying to stack people. Truly phenomenal. Next, we gotta talk about the stack sizes. Guys, look at this image. Look at these stack sizes. And look how short Phil Hellmuth is. The self-proclaimed greatest of all time, playing against people that have never looked at a pre-flop raise
I
chart.
have looked at that, Doug.
And this is the amount of money he wants to be in for. Against these people, what are you doing? What a great message this sends to everyone watching this stream for the first time. Hey guys, the best players in the world, well, they can't afford much. They're going to wait for good hands and then berate you. All right, so he's playing short and he's berating people, but at least he's getting into the table dynamic when it comes to straddling.
I'm not fucking straddling.
To be fair to Phil, he would have been the 5th straddle here, which is a pretty big straddle. It's okay to sit out in the 5th straddle. You don't need to do that to be part of the game. But you got to look at the environment and try and match the atmosphere. If people are constantly straddling it up to 1.6K or 30 or 3.2K, you should probably throw a couple in there and just be a good sport about it. There's an art to straddling. You don't have to be the guy that's always straddling every time, but you want to be watching your table and try and match the dynamics so that you don't look like you're the player that's trying to take advantage of things.
Okay, here I have a question. So I understand his argument that like Phil, like he was just playing tight, just gutting for everyone's money. But at the end of the day, like that is competitive nature. Like, shouldn't you be playing what's the best for you? I guess like there's etiquette, but I mean, if you're really competitive, like why would you do something that you know isn't your best play? That's my question.
Well, okay, so the best comparison I can think about it is private games. So a lot of poker pros get invited to private games where people are really rich but not as good. And they have certain expectations because the pros have a higher likelihood to beat them. And usually it's like you want to be more friendly in certain situations. So
it is like etiquette. That's just as matter as the competitive
etiquette, and
nature.
that's what he's arguing. While Phil would argue like any pro would have played it the same. So there's two perspectives to it.
Gotcha.
Guys,
it's more just about manners.
His name is Doug Polk. I'll link it after we're done reacting. Most pros wouldn't play like Phil. Yeah, basically you want to get invited back to the game. Like you want to act nice. Like for example, when I made $750 or $750K, I was up so much I could have been like, okay, I'm done and take my money.
That makes.
But that's bad etiquette. You don't win a ton and then leave or do something like that. So it's all about things that you can do, but you shouldn't if you're in a certain position.
And this is very unique because, like, for example, in chess, like if you're losing, you want to do everything possible you can to destroy your opponent. So it's interesting, like a sport where like these type of social things matter just as much.
Well, it's basically like you're supposed to make money if you're invited to this event, so at least have fun with it. And
that makes a lot of sense.
But again, Phil played like a tournament.
It's all I'm saying is it's an interesting sport where like just as much of the play, it also matters to like match the energy of the table and like be a good guest and
again,
have
you
respect
guys. Well, I know Doug is also
etiquette.
Doug is hilarious. He's a friend. I also have nothing against Phil. So I'm kind of in the middle here. We're just reacting. I will say Doug is very fucking funny. This is super entertaining, regardless what you think. And you guys can keep just putting your opinion in chat. And I like it when people are arguing both sides,
And if you play 5-year-old in chess, will you do everything you can? Yeah, that's very fair.
Yeah.
I would destroy that 5-year-old.
It's just different when you're getting invited to a game that is content.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yet sometimes the stakes get big, and I get that also you are leaving money on the table by doing so. But atmosphere is important, and it can make sure that in the future you get invited back to the right game.
Yeah.
I say this as someone that never played in private games and never got invited to anything. So, grain of salt.
Wait,
did
he really?
Play where
We'll
Mr.
invite you in the
Beast
future,
goes
Doug.
for a value bluff and completely wrecks Phil Hellmuth with pocket nines, who makes a call, isn't good, and, does some classic Phil Hellmuth stuff.
It's like impossible that I could ever be losing in this game. The man just bet a queen
you do this for a living?
I called 5,000 under the fucking gun. I gotta have 9s or above, and he bet a
Okay,
queen 5 for
this is what it's like. Beast is not gonna know under the gun ranges, which is why everything that I learned for the game, none of it applied. Nobody.
That's
was
what I
playing
was
raises,
thinking about.
Nobody
as well.
was sizing their bets, so I just had to change everything, which is why it seemed like I was just playing that. But what he's trying to say is like, him playing under the gun is signaling that he has very good cards, and Beast should have folded at some point, and he plays the hand that
What
he
does it mean
should've.
under the gun?
Under the gun, you're the first to act. It's the worst position to be in.
See, chat, let me just tell you, so before Alex's match, we played poker. Friendly match with some friends. She was writing in her notes between every hand, taking snapshots of the cards so she could go home and study them. And she did so much studying for, like, real poker pro play, and I was just thinking about the entire time.
I knew nobody would play anything because, like, I was like, oh, people usually raise 2.5. That would have been 500, but every single pot was like, okay, I raised $15,000, I raised 5,000. I was like, well, all the fucking multiples go out. Which at some point I was like, I'm just gonna limp in because somebody's raising it so much every time that I'm just gonna let them do it. So everything I learned went out the window because everybody was fucking insane.
Yep. But it did pay off.
Anyway. Yeah, so, yeah. Okay.
value on the river. I just have never seen such a bad play. And then he said, you win, because he never can win with it.
What am I even watching right now, honestly?
Dude, you need to invite Doug to some poker.
No. Doug might have a poker game that he invited me to. I would love... No, Doug is just so entertaining. Yes, we're on the same page. Absolutely.
What am I even watching? You might be thinking, Doug, you're overreacting to this. This game actually isn't that crazy. Oh, yeah? Well, let's watch Alan right after he gets a $150,000 loan.
Yeah, I think that this is going to be like a $390,000.
Dude, and Alan was like, cut me off at 500K. And I was like, okay, Alan. And I write it in my little notes. I write, cut Alan off. The man loses it, and he doesn't look at me. He looks at Jimmy. I was like, Alan, I was supposed to cut you off, bro. And Jimmy's like, here you go. You want another 150? And I was like, oh, I failed.
Alan was being a great sport. I'll say that.
Oh, man. I tried, chat.
Different content on the spectrum here. There's Alan and there's Phil.
Somewhere in that neighborhood.
Juju. There's a 400K flip.
Yeah, it's a 400K flip.
You might be at home thinking, what would you do with $150,000? Don't think it was this.
Oh, if I win by the way, you get 10 grand. More massage?
Oh, so here they bet it all just like pre-flop.
Oh, okay.
GG.
And Alan, Alan loses another.
Wow.
There were plenty of other great Phil moments here, like one where he folds the best hand while getting berated from the table about not being a pussy. But we could go through Phil moments all night. It's time for us to get into the entree of the evening. Let's talk about this angle shooting incident. We don't need to focus on the pre-flop action too much, but I want to hone in here as Phil starts to tank so you guys can get some good context on exactly what went down. Let's take a look at the clip in a more full context.
Mrbeast is going to take a shot at it with absolutely nothing.
There we go.
Phil calls.
And we're gonna watch.
We already watched this in this exact video. We watched this at the very beginning, so we can skip this.
Okay, so we're just gonna see what Doug says because we've already watched this.
Down. So on an ace-8 deuce flop, Phil Hellmuth bet $5,000 with ace-9 and slime jam for $35,000. At this point, Phil begins to tank and think over his decision. Then Tom Dwan, as can be seen here at the bottom of the screen, basically wants to see Phil's cards. Phil pushes them forward in a very folding-like motion so that Tom can look at them.
Slime got so
excited.
I
don't like seeing
Slime. I know, Slime deserves better.
Tables his ace-6. Now Hellmuth knows that he's ahead and he can make the call. Once this has gone down, Hellmuth decides they should have a deal where they should basically make it because of the misunderstanding, where he basically pays some kind of penalty but doesn't have to get stacked, and decides that his opponent should throw $5,000 into the pot and totally forfeit their hand. Lots to talk about here, but I think the first thing is that a floor should have been called.
Also, you guys, Phil did fix this, and he's giving Slime half the pot and the 5K back. So it is good that people brought this to attention and that, you know, justice has been served. So
to the table to take care of this, you have two people that have very different incentives. The floor should make a ruling as to what should stand, and then the players can decide afterwards what they think is fair amongst themselves. But I do think that when you have an instance like this, because it is a little bit confusing, you should get some kind of manager involved. As for the fold, quote unquote, fold, not fold, whatever you want to call it, I do think that because Hellmuth's facial expression does not change whatsoever when he passes Tom the cards, that I don't think he thinks that he's folding. He's just passing his cards to Tom so that Tom can take a look at them. What I will say here is the manner in which he does it is typically what you do to fold. And in fact, when I turn a hand over, if I want to show some of my hand or I'm debating a call, I do so carefully so that no one will interpret my action as a fold. I think this is something that players that have been around for a long time would recognize, that you don't want to basically angle someone into making the wrong decision. The way that he does it, it's quick and does look very fold-like. I don't think that he was folding. I don't think personally that he was trying to angle anyone, but I could see why Slime, especially when you're a recreational player, might have interpreted that as Phil Hellmuth letting go of his hand. As for if it's a fold or not, I guess it depends on what the rules are at the location. I'm not familiar with Hustler's specific rules, but forward motion and your cards past the betting line could be ruled a fold in some places. It really depends on what their rule for folding specifically is. In terms of intent, if we had had a wider angle shot of what had happened, I bet you could more clearly see he was passing his cards to Tom. But again, fast forward movement, probably past the betting line at the table, definitely could rule this as a fold from a floor perspective. It's going to come down to the location. I don't think Helmuth's angle here was to fold or to get a reaction, though. I really just don't think that it was. I think he was passing the cards over to Tom Dwan. My problem is once this goes down, I think that the way that Phil handles this is not correct. This is not the way you should be treating people that are new to the game and don't understand exactly what's happening. What I think would make the most sense in this instance, and if I was in Phil's shoes, what I would say is, hey, I wasn't folding. I was showing my friend my hand because I wanted him to see the spot that I was in.
Oh my god, I thought
but
it
I
was a mouse.
realized that the confusion made you turn your hand over. I have a better hand than you, so let's just put the rest of the money to the side besides what's in the pot, and let's run the board out because I don't want you to think that I was taking advantage of you and basically trying to stack you or make you make a mistake. And instead, this way, I am ahead. I'm not going to fold, but I'm not going to take additional money. What Phil does is he decides that there should be some kind of penalty, 5 or 10K penalty. But the way that he words it is he says 5K or 10K. It's a little bit ambiguous as to exactly what that means. He tries to say that what it means is that his hand is dead, as in the guy can't win the pot. But that's actually a bigger penalty than 5 or 10K because there is money in the middle. He's actually also forfeiting thousands of dollars in equity in the fact that he could chop or just outright win if he hits a 6. And so by doing it this way, it's not just costing him 5K, it's costing him 5K plus what's in the middle. I feel somewhat strongly about this. Guys, this is the type of game that we're in. Pre-flop in this hand, a player asked when the blinds go up. It's a cash game. Regardless of the rules of the hustler, Helmy should do the thing that's most fair to his opponent. And by all means, if Phil really thinks he should be calling, I think his opponent out for 5K is much better than, of course, forcing them to run it. But to try and get a little bit of extra money here and forfeit your opponent's hand, it just really doesn't sit right when what he did
But it was my juicer set.
Again, I don't think that he was angling, and in some places, if intent is what matters, then he would still keep his hand. And his opponent should, you know, really be protecting their hand and making sure their opponent's action is clear. But we're not in normal poker room territory here. We're in crazy high-stakes gambly game with people that might not play again or very rarely ever play poker.
Why is the cat on our chessboard?
I know, dude. He's so annoying. Chat, oh, look at that.
He's just throwing all the pieces off.
This cat just gives no fucks.
Yeah, he really doesn't. How did he even get in here?
Dude, I don't know. They
Bro.
really like our stream room.
And they don't even catch the mice. We have non-stop mice. Okay, let's get back to it and then we'll go back.
Cute.
Andrea, come back.
He's so cute.
And so I think that you need some context here. Slime clearly thought his opponent folded and was
How does
happy
the cat
pounding the table
move?
in excitement.
Yeah.
And then ends up having to pay a 5K penalty and totally forfeit the pot. Where I'm driving this is back to the most important point, which is this is a classic situation where Phil Hellmuth doesn't realize what's happening in the world outside of just
Yeah,
the
we'll
Phil
talk about the
Hellmuth
mice problem
specifically.
after, chat.
What he did here caused a mistake from a player that never plays poker. And then rather than give him the benefit of the doubt and try and offer a solution where he doesn't lose more money in this game that is already a huge game and he probably doesn't play very often, he makes him pay $5,000 and buy out of the pot in its entirety. I just don't feel good about that. I don't feel good about treating people that are new to our game like that. And I see a lot of people when we talk about Helmuth and we go back and forth, they misconstrue the arguments. I know we've had a lot of cheating stuff lately, and this kind of falls under that umbrella-ish because it's debatable if it's an angle shoot or not. But Phil Hellmuth is not a cheater. He did not cheat here. I don't think that he meant for this to happen. But what he did do is when it did happen, rather than trying to make sure that his opponent feels good about the result of things and doesn't feel angled or cheated, he thinks about trying to make an extra 5K and forfeit his opponent's hand. That's my real problem, not Phil Hellmuth going over the line in terms of what's legal or not legal or what are the rules of the poker room, but rather the way that Phil Hellmuth treats people and the repercussions that it has on not only the table, but the poker community at large. Although you could argue he might have been on better behavior today than normal.
I think I'm going to burn this fucking place down if I don't win this fucking tournament.
I want to see just the Phil Mauled compilation.
Thanks for joining me today. If you like this video,
Well, that was my point of why, like, nothing he said to me was personal. It's just who he is.
Can we watch a Phil Maulding compilation?
Also, chat, if you like the video, we're going to give credit where it's due. Doug put it together really quickly. Very well spoken. If you guys liked it.
That was great.
That's his YouTube. You can give him a like or just leave a
Oh,
comment.
oh yeah, we haven't seen Ninja vs. Phil. And you also didn't watch... Look at Negrando's reply as well.
We're not done. We're not done. Okay.
Dude, this poker drama is so juicy. I feel like if the poker community like became more mainstream on Twitch, like I don't know, this is better than half the stuff on LSF. This is very good.
Well, this is why people liked
I'm very
watching
entertained.
poker back in the day because it was really entertaining.
Not
right?
so much anymore.
That's why this was a big deal for the poker community because poker used to be televised. You had people like Phil, you had people like Negrano, you had people like Doug Polk, you had people like Tom Dwan, and those were considered like the golden ages of watching poker. And people were talking about how this was a big moment, you know, that could maybe bring it back up. So that's why people really
Do you
care.
know what the most watched poker live
I think
game
this was it. And I
That's
also
crazy.
think I beat the record for most cash made in a live streamed game that wasn't on TV, which is fucking nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
Well, because you guys, the Negrano is also Romanian. That's why I say it like that. Romanians! Dude,
Our dad
my
loves
dad
him.
fucking loves Negrano. Like, Negrano is like a tier 1
I want
celebrity
to watch.
to our dad.
So wait, why do you think the culture died down though? How come like it's
I didn't
not
follow
there
it
anymore?
closely enough to know why people stopped watching. I think it started getting super technical and people started getting really good at poker and it was more
right, the
about
mini
just playing
computers
well
came in.
and less personality. And when people get like that, it's obviously less fun to
Which
watch.
is why content creator
wait.
culture is
No,
a
never
great
mind.
place.
I was wrong. There was a 1 million pot hand. Okay, you guys. I'm wrong. Thank you for telling me in the chat, though. Appreciate it. Sorry.
Okay, let's look at Negrano's reply to the slime incident.
Well, Negrano thought it was not okay for him to tell me off about the hand. So this is hang on.
He has a master class.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Oh, chat can see.
Yeah, chat can see.
Just move that.
Yeah, let me move this here. So. All right.
What does Alan do for a living, may I ask? Does that man have a family?
I don't know, but
Is he gonna be okay?
I'm sure Andrea, he was talking to me about how this was the lowest stakes poker game he ever played.
Okay.
And
so
he had
that's
just had a
nothing
really
new.
big one, so don't worry. Chat, shut up! It's on light mode.
He's a venture
Stop being a
capitalist.
baby, chat. Okay.
No, chat. I was concerned that man lost $1 million.
Oh man.
Okay. I don't think Phil intentionally angled him, but multiple angles to get an amateur to show occurred.
This pot, at worst, this pot should be okay, but this is getting chopped, so that was one of the things he said. What else did he say? Okay, so, let me make it a little bit
Okay,
less
yeah, I guess
confusing.
we kind of already covered this.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm ready for Ninja.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Like, everybody pushed him on giving Slime back the money, so they are doing that. What else did he say?
Okay.
Okay, let's just... Dude, this... Okay,
Can we
I
watch?
wanna
We
break-
need to see the clip.
Okay,
Don't
guys,
spoil the
I'm not gonna
moment.
spoil it. This was honestly the most funny thing of the
I
entire
didn't
stream.
see this. I've just
It
seen
was so
photos.
funny. It was so funny. We're gonna watch what I think was the most funny moment, and it wasn't even mine, so that's how you know it's good. I'm not just being, you know... Okay, let's just start from here.
Have you seen your responses already?
That's for you.
Thank you.
What's up?
This was Ninja versus Helmut all in.
You know when chat.
Wow.
I love that they just
Mrbeast
show
earned
different
54
beast
million on
stats
YouTube
every
in
now and then.
2021, allegedly. And so yeah, him buying in for 100,000 here, 200,000.
The most I call.
Yeah, kind of like a guy going to a 1-2 game at the Aria Casino and buying in for 200. It seems like.
Yeah, you raised it. I don't call you raised.
Oh my god, 7 pocket
So Helmut's gonna face a 3-bet here with the pocket jacks against Ninja.
Oh, I was last? Oh, fuck.
Oh, sorry, let me move off the pot.
What do you have? I have my best hand of the night.
Dude, I was terrified.
Yeah, I have pocket jacks.
I was trying to represent it, but...
He told him what he has?
Yeah.
But if I stack you in shit, I could probably come over the top.
Can you turn it back up? You turn it down.
You're like, fuck it.
Yeah, let me down, man.
I was running on.
Don't let me down. Just want to let you know.
What do you mean, don't we?
Oh no.
Well, thank you.
How much more do you have?
Not
I don't know how I can fold this.
Put these on your head to double disguise.
There we go.
The pros can't beat us down.
Now he can't read your brain or your head.
30.
Don't worry, I'll throw him off. Ace 9, ace 9, ace 9.
So they're betting pre-flop,
Poker's not a team
right?
sport.
Yeah.
The ghost of ace 9.
Damn, that was.
Oh.
Bro, these last three have been nerve-wracking. That was a great.
All right, I'm all.
I beat all in.
All in.
I beat him. All in.
Oh.
And again.
You got sevens?
I think I beat her and then I beat you.
He guessed what he had.
I've won
These are your victims, right?
Well, if it's just 40 in a row, then you win 8 in a row.
Damn, he guessed him.
I could have.
It's
No shot.
like the swings are over.
Oh my
I
god.
think this is the way to go out. This is the way to go out.
What do you know?
Oh my god.
That's. Wait, how did he just guess?
He was
Pause for a second.
He was guessing based on how he was playing what he would do, and he thought that if he would have had a hand better than that, he would have called or like pushed more.
That's impressive that he guessed what he had.
I mean, this is.
But
what
also a very
Phil is really well
obviously,
known
yeah,
for
he's
reading
a
people.
pro for.
And Ninja told him he had a pair too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also, but question though, isn't he like still? I mean, he does have a great pair, but pre-flop, isn't it a little bit too much confidence? Obviously, what happened
For
later?
Ninja
but
or for Phil?
For Phil, because he hasn't seen the cards
Jack
yet.
is the third best hand you can get.
Oh, okay.
Right, and you could even look
Yeah.
at his percentages.
Yeah,
because
his chances are
also
just so
heads
high.
up is
Okay, that
very
makes
different.
sense.
Like heads up, even when you have an ace something, you usually can play something like that.
Gotcha.
Sorry,
Okay.
fourth best. Sorry. Fourth,
Okay,
fourth, fourth.
continue.
Yeah.
Having a-
Sorry,
okay.
I meant fourth. Relax, chat. Thank you. Okay.
That's all I got. Nah. I like one bad beat. Hold up, I need these.
Look, keep them on. I think there's a chance here, Ninja.
Sad she didn't like my sunglasses.
Can Ninja hit the
I'm not
7?
disappointed.
One time.
But I am slipping outside tonight if I don't hit a 7, so. Oh no!
Unless Queen.
That's pretty good flop.
So, Ninja
Yeah, his
is basically
1%.
drawing Den. And Andrea, can you figure out what his only chance
Yeah, I
is?
know, Alex.
What is
Obviously,
it?
a 7.
No, it isn't. That's why.
Andrea, that's the point. What do you mean? Why wouldn't it be a 7? Oh, there's a jack on the table. 2 7s. No, that's not a thing.
Okay, technically 2 7s is one option, but okay, so I'm gonna let you see one hand.
No. Wait, hang on. I want to figure it out. A full house. No, we can't get that. No, that he would lose that as well. How did he win?
He okay, I'm gonna let you watch
Wait,
it.
no, okay.
Queen.
It's more funny when you don't know.
Oh, chop.
A 10.
I'll suck a dick for a 10.
A 10?
Okay, so what is on the board right now?
You want me to read what everyone
or
can
like
see?
what? Why does he want a 10?
Because I was gonna say straight, but why would his 7 matter if they're?
It doesn't matter. You take the 10 best cards, and a straight makes him split the pot, where otherwise he loses.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forget they can split.
Exactly.
Okay.
Chat, she's new to poker. Be nice. Okay, so.
Magic, why you keep looking at me whenever I make those types of remarks, man? Hey.
Magic, if you want a good night.
I'm in this bitch! I'm not fucking leaving!
Hey, call me on the phone. You guys go back there. Hey,
Blur the screen, Feldman.
Phil, you get the extra. Hey, Phil, did you want that money?
Did you hear that from
Hey
Mr.
Phil, did you want that money? Oh my god.
So funny. So funny.
That's amazing.
Yo, Magic, you're about to have a great night.
I love that look, dude. That's great. That's the infamous meme.
I want that face. That face right at Phil Hellmuth.
Yeah. The runner blowjob.
The fact that we see the Ninja face versus Phil Hellmuth in this timeline is wild.
Yeah, I that's what I was thinking. Just seeing like some of these personalities side by side is just so
We're
crazy.
gonna get the face back. Wait, where was it?
Oh, I want that face. That face.
Oh, you missed it.
Okay,
It's okay. It's a big
Chat,
meme.
I'm
It's
sorry,
already
it's-
everywhere.
A 10.
Okay, well it's over. Anyway, chat. The photo is everywhere.
Did Phil just not say anything after this? Again, the head.
Right here! Look at that! This screenshot is fucking epic. This moment, oh my god.
This is great.
Oh my god. It's just...
He just reminds me of like a kid who's like overly joyed. Like, I resonate with this.
The look, oh my god. fucking craziest timeline to be living in. Yeah. No, I don't know what to say, chat. This is fucking insane. Oh my god. Yeah.
Did Helmuth react at all? Did he say anything after this?
I don't think he said anything to this. Okay. There was also another crazy hand, but like these were some of the best hands that happened there.
Okay, let's see the last clip.
Oh my god. Yeah, 99% to win.
1% chance. That is nuts.
Before the queen came, because then
yeah,
for
it's the
the
very
10
last
he had
hand.
4 outs. I assume, since we saw no 10s. But yeah, that was insane. It was insane. What did your parents say about the game? My dad was really happy. My mom had probably the funniest reaction. So my mom was in a group chat with the rest of our family, and our family, you know, they don't follow poker or chess, and there was like, how is Alex playing at a table with pros and winning? I don't understand, how is Alex doing well at poker? And my mom also doesn't really watch poker, but my mom's like, you know, Alex, I mean, it's just, you do so much weird shit all the time that I was happy, but I was not that shocked. Like, Mama Botes has just been through some shit and through some risks.
She was trying her hardest to stay up until the very end because they all had work in the morning, and it went to like 4 or 5 a.m. She kept texting me. She's like, oh, I'm awake. And she was like, I fell asleep before Mom, and then Mom passed out, but Dad stayed awake until 4 a.m. watching and went to work the next morning at like 7 a.m. Dad slept like 3 hours because he had to see the ending.
Yeah. No, Papa Botes understood why I wanted to play, and he was supportive. He also told me just to get glasses and wear Botes live on my shirt, but instead we got WPT, and they helped cover, so, you know, that was worth it. That was worth it.
His dad called him.
His dad called. I didn't see that. That's really wholesome, but I hope... You know what? XQC is fine. He's making a lot of money. He will be fine, and it's good that his parents care. Hashtag positivity.
What is that a sponsor? Why was that in the title? Is that a meme?
What is?
In Ludwig's title, it has hashtag positivity from the stream.
Because Phil Hellmuth always uses that hashtag.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, that's what he's known for. That's why it's
that
very
reminds
funny.
me of another ironic hashtag and another creator who flaunts their tags, but I will not say.
Wait, which one, Andrea?
Nothing. Show us the next clip.
Okay.
Show us the next clip.
Do you want to watch a clip where I have another big
Yeah,
one?
let's see it.
Or should we save some of those for our YouTube?
Are you not using this one for YouTube? Are you gonna react to this for YouTube?
No, YouTube we might just put like some of the clips. But yeah, let's watch. Okay, this was another crazy hand.
Who's Tom?
Tom, I think you might be
Someone call this Destiny.
I hate that for me.
Someone call that Destiny.
Alan's vibe was still
Oh,
good.
so much. It was going to be 20,000 winner, and then who knows what would happen by the end of the night.
Come on, man. No way, dude.
Botes was going to get queens and give me like 300K for no reason.
Just for the conversation.
I could have, dude. I was gone. I was out of here.
Come on, ace, king, jack.
I was on the first Uber home.
I mean, it's one thing if he hits a 7, like, you know, but when it comes to ace, king, jack, it's just over.
I was gonna do the
Come on, bro. This is destiny. This is destiny right here. There's no way. The universe doesn't want us to leave yet.
That hurt. Come
on, man.
I do like the
He left him hanging. I don't know if you didn't see, that reminds me of you.
Well, that's the thing. Like, people were actually very friendly with Phil and throughout the game.
I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's just like his poker persona, but it's nice to see that at least like there's some friendliness going on.
No, he was friendly. Like,
I feel like for the game, like the trash
friendly.
talk and he heats it up, and that's my take.
Oh, man, dude, no way. Stomach 5,000. 25,000. 25,000.
Dad is in the chat. He said, I laughed my ass off when you called.
500,000 a night.
I couldn't finish
What did Dad say?
Scroll up. Right there. Or go back. I laughed my ass off when you called Phil Poker Boy.
Oh, I'm glad.
because he called you, what, chess girl or something?
The fact that I am here after that hand, I'm just having a beer.
It doesn't feel good.
I'm just having a beer, man.
Sorry.
Life is good.
Life is good for Ninja, yeah. The happiest I've ever seen someone to chop a pot before.
Whatever
where could she be repping?
My bad. I'm getting.
But I feel this excitement. I mean,
Fancy in your pantsy.
that's how it goes
I bet
sometimes at poker.
5,000. It wasn't very
Too
much.
much exciting talk around the table.
You missed the craziest hand of all time.
What happened?
He was dead.
So he goes all in jacks, all in sevens, and the board is like ace 10 jack.
10 jack.
Sometimes ace king jack. He has 7.
Alan fucking always raising like a madman.
How'd you feel about that?
So Slime raised.
I mean, it's just hurt, man. It hurts so much.
Slime has picked up a straight draw.
I even said, I said you have 7s.
Your first thing you said 7s.
Fortunately for him, Alan's got the same straight
how
draw.
much money he lost.
Maybe because I remember how you played the 7s like 4 hours ago.
What were these
Slime is
kebabs?
all in.
Everyone is asking you about the kebabs.
It was just so good. I hadn't eaten all day, and it was the first food, and it was so
Casino
delicious.
kebabs?
They were great. They were great.
I don't know if he's going to get this through 2 players.
So this was this was big. This was big.
Desperate for that pot. Just know that. That's how he plays.
That was going to be a head 20. Oh.
I never been
Wow,
Slime
this is a huge. This is a huge pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tracking it all game.
It's a good hand or a
bad
bad
hand.
So I was here. I assumed that he was either going for a straight, trying to play like he had a straight,
What was Slime
or had like
doing? What is he
had like
thinking?
a flush draw or something like that. I've seen that. I will read the bits after.
Wait,
this
was
clip.
Slime just paused? Was Slime bluffing here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it did not go well.
Not trying to influence your decision.
This is the guy who put 7s in against
Jack, and I didn't know. He did tell me.
Pot's 147,000. It's 65,900 to call. And there's a call.
Right. Tell me I read you like a book.
I mean, if you're Alan, you can't overcall, can you?
I mean, Alan picks up the gut shot, needs a 6 for a straight. Obviously, he knows Alex has a pretty strong hand here calling. Better than a Jack 7.
This makes me want to play
Slime's
poker
representing
so
pretty strong
bad.
hand with his raise on the flop 5-way and then all in here. But Alan, I mean, this is not a guy that likes to fold a top pair, Dave.
He does not like folding.
Yeah, but I mean, Jack 10 might be the worst hand she ever has here, right?
Yeah, but top pair is one of the best hands he's ever had. So, you know, kind of goes the other way here.
Damn the commentators.
Pot's 213,000. It is 60. Let's call it 66 to call.
65,900.
I think Andrea would play like Alan. I don't have the same capital.
No, it doesn't.
Call.
Wow. Botez in great shape here.
Alex might win $1 million today if she can fade this river card.
I really
turn
wanted you to
80,000
milk
in the
everyone
pot.
until the
7
end.
of 4
I was
or
hoping.
6.
I was hoping.
After.
Wow. She does.
Obviously, she's not loving that river card.
Dude,
yeah.
that ace made me
Right,
shit
because if
my
anyone
pants.
has an ace,
No,
it's
but
over.
everything about it is terrifying because now
And
there's
spade,
3
yeah.
clubs and there's
Clubs.
an ace, and I'm like, fuck my life. I mean,
Wow.
not like that, but it was just scary. It was a scary card to see. It was a scary card to see.
I mean, we forgot the hand's not over, but I think it is.
God, when you said whoa, I thought it was a 7. Wait, why? That's cooler than a 7.
I checked because I was just gonna call what they raised. Probably depend. You know, I wasn't gonna raise here.
All right.
Yeah, I
This is
mean,
going
there's a lot
check.
of opportunity.
She's going to win it.
Yeah, if they just checked, I was like, damn.
If Slime, he already went all in. I was gonna say, like, if he went all in now, maybe that would have been a better bluff. Do you think he would have taken it?
Huh?
If Slime, instead of going all in earlier, he would have went all in after this last card. Because you and Alan both had jacks.
I mean, I don't think he would have bluffed at this point if we saw all the way. I would have called. I mean, at this point, I would have called.
Oh, gotcha.
Because Slime didn't have that much money left compared to the
Yeah,
flop.
true.
I got a bad jack. Does anyone beat that?
So this was actually also a crazy hand. Dude, at this point, I had lent out 300. I had $760,000.
What?
Yes, because I had lent out $300 and I had $464 in my stack. So at this point, I was up $750K, and I couldn't play poker after this because the amount of money was just so much. It was fucking with my head, and I knew I couldn't leave.
How did you lose so much by the end of the night?
Because I couldn't leave, and
so you had to keep playing. Yeah.
That's the point. Like, I'm not.
750K.
And they kept being like, "Oh, we'll go until this time."
I
we'll
would
go
just be
until
like,
that
"Oh,
time."
I have a heart attack! Take me home."
We ended up playing another 4 hours. Yeah, no, I was bankrolling Beast and Allen at some point. They updated the graphics. Wait, let me see.
Wow. She just won over $250,000 pot with Jack 10 on that run out.
Alexandra Botez, the queen of chess herself, is dominating this game tonight. Scoops a $280,000 pot. And
the last couple hours, you were just bleeding money, just slowly dwindling.
Why would you say that?
Well, I mean, you still made a lot. You
Dude,
still
why
made,
would you rub it
okay,
in?
you
It's
still made
real money.
500K. I was just asking what happened in the last hours because I fell asleep and I missed it. Is this what happened when I was sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay, that was my question. It's okay, we're still getting the Tesla.
Sweating my balls off your
Over 300K. He owes her 100K.
everyone owes her money, and she's up in near $600,000.
$750,000 now.
Yeah, if she lost everything in front of her, she'd still be up like $250,000.
Is that true?
I think somewhere in that
Like,
neighborhood.
you
Yeah.
have to understand
of
that
course. It
these
makes total
stakes
sense.
were starting to fuck with my head.
No, you 100% did the right thing. I'm just teasing you.
But again, I would never leave because that's terrible etiquette, and I'd also not just stay and fold every hand because that's also bad etiquette. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna keep playing, and I did, and I played
Phil should
hands,
be
and I did,
taking
and
notes.
I did end up losing, you know, 200 grand after at this point. But you know what? At least I played, and at least I tried to make the table fun because at the end of the day, that's also what this was about. So.
Yeah. Wow. She's only in the game for 50K.
And she's got 700,000 in front of her.
Do the math.
Wow.
folded it.
Are you borrowing? Wait, what?
I'm lending. Yeah. How much do you want?
What is going on?
So this is the second 100, right? All right. If you want to count
Wait,
it
check
out.
and see it, Alice.
I mean, I think she's loaned out like at least 300, maybe 350.
Out of her stack.
Yeah, out of her stack, and I think she brought an extra 50K that she loaned out as well.
So she's got more than what we think she has. So she could be up.
She's up somewhere in the neighborhood of like $700,000, I think. We'll get the totals up there. We get the graphics up there in a little
I
while.
didn't know
but
you
she's,
got that much.
She's up.
Yes, dude, that's why I was so stressed at that point.
Crazy.
Yeah, because I also lent him 100, so I
And I had some fucking bad beats, dude. I lost like losing 100 or 50 grand to 100 on some pots is honestly really brutal.
Yeah, you don't say.
Yeah, no, there were some brutal beats there, chat. You know, poker is fun, but it could all the gods giveth and the gods taketh away. But again, overall, I'm still very happy about it, and you know, I couldn't sleep last night. I fell asleep at like 8 a.m. because I was so freaking wired.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I want to play poker.
I'm gonna
but
show the
those
king jack
type
hand
of
I
stakes-
folded. Vila did not put it in here. Oh my god. Oh, also I oh yeah, there was one hand that was so painful. So at some point it was so much money. I was like, I don't want to keep losing 100 grand or something like that. At some point I was like, fuck, this is actually real money. 100 grand is a lot. And there was this hand that I would have called even if it was for 50K. It was king jack. I assumed one of my people had an ace, which they did, and I assumed Mrbeast was loose, which he was.
They did or they didn't?
You know, I'm just gonna show you the hand. It
Yeah.
was painful. Let me find it. I wish we. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Vila to put that in there too. Okay. Where was it?
Check Vila messages. Do you have any? He sent you a oh wait, it was 7:57 p.m. Never mind, he didn't send it. TT versus Helmut.
Yeah, no, I don't think Vila has it, but I remember around where it was. Let me just find it real quick. Where was it?
What was
okay,
it
right
like?
here. I found it. Okay.
Just gonna read.
Sorry, I'm almost done thinking.
And I knew, and the pod odds were probably EV positive and something like that too, but it was too much money and I was starting to get nervous at that point. Okay, let's wait for this.
You want to see it?
Heating's not a problem.
Yeah.
They took my kings and gave it to you.
It's a good thing I folded. Thank you, man.
Nice.
That's what I thought. And I was wrong. Well, I was right, but I was also
Okay,
wrong.
we're getting
You
there.
realize, like,
It's the next
poker
hand.
is strategy, but also like I was just magically giving kings so I can milk her for money, and then he was magically giving kings and he milked him for money, and it's like, where's the strategy in that?
Not all in strategy.
Skip 10 seconds ahead of me.
I know it's just
Whoa,
it's just so funny how
Peruzzi, thank you so much for the 50 subs.
Thank
I
you for
really
the 50
appreciate
gifted.
it. Thank you so much.
Did Ludwig have any good hands?
Yeah, we could play one of
See
his.
any Ludwig clips.
Okay,
There's no ace,
so
there's
wait
no
for the crazy.
real
I think it's
flush.
this one.
honestly.
Thank you so much.
5,000. There we go. Phil's got his face cards again. I'm proud of you.
Yep, this was the hand that was fucking painful. So painful. So painful.
Alright, let's party. 4-way. Someone's stacked, Phil. If a 4-way's a party,
What happened? I'm gonna.
Oh wait, no, it's not this one. This was another one.
Did you
Sorry.
win this?
Oh, this was another one. Okay, this one was rough too. So here, I probably shouldn't. I don't know if I should have played it. I think I should have.
Oh fuck! What I have? Ah man, I need to pay attention more.
check. Check.
This was your
Do it.
last hand.
I think my greatest superpower is wiping my hand from my memory, so I don't have to.
Yeah, I
guess-
went broke on this one.
I don't know.
Nothing worse than a woulda coulda.
I don't know if I should have played this. The way Beast was playing it did feel like he had an ace. I did have a jack, and also I think if a queen came, I would have had a straight. So like I felt like I had some decent odds for how much he was putting in, but I should have just folded.
Your boy's got some fucking cash.
He's doing all right, huh?
How much
Yeah, I
did
mean,
you
you're
give him?
putting in half of the
Yeah,
pot.
I ended
here.
up losing so much here.
He's not scared.
No, I should have folded, but I called chat.
Yeah, he's a degen like the rest
He's
of
a
them.
very
I don't even want to watch it. It's painful. Anyway, I ended up getting sucked out on this one. It was bad.
It's okay.
But there was another one that was even worse, where there was an all-in that would have been 180 grand that I just didn't have the balls to play because I was up so much money that I just didn't want to throw in another crazy thing.
Oh, I wanted to.
Yeah.
Chat was baiting me. I wanted to
Yeah,
check in the eyeballs.
yeah, I did think there was some equity in there. So, why didn't you include Ninja in the title? Or Vila made the title, guys. Here, we'll add him in.
He's not relevant enough. I'm kidding.
Don't you talk trash. Ninja was.
I wanted to roast because there's been this one Ninja fanboy in the chat who's been like, how did it feel to play with the king of Twitch Ninja? How did it feel to play? And he kept spamming, and I just wanted to crush his little dreams.
I don't like it when people roast someone who like was legendary on the platform because nobody can maintain that.
I think you can roast whoever, but it's a roast.
You can roast whoever. I'm saying why I don't like it.
Okay, respect the king. All hail Ninja.
Also, I mean, Ninja was really nothing but nice to everyone at the poker table.
Oh yeah,
so it's super energetic.
I tease everybody. I tease you. I tease anyone.
People are gonna keep saying it.
Such a mom.
Dude, that hand. Yeah. Anyway, let's focus on the good ones. The good ones were insane. The good ones were insane. But yeah, no, I mean those.
But how did it feel to play with Ninja, the king
Oh
of
my
Twitch?
God, Ludwig sat out pocket kings because he left the table. That's freaking wild. That's wild. No, but yeah, this was just a really, really crazy night.
He would have lost the hand.
He would have lost anyway. Oh, that's
So that
actually
it
great.
saved him.
Oh my God, it saved him so much money. Damn, it would have saved him so much money. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Good for him. But yeah. Yeah, Ludwig ended up with 400K as well. You know, the content creators, other than... Well, xQc and Slime had a tough time, but the other content creators did do pretty well.
Oh.
And it was an epic stream. Like, the amount of people who tuned in... I saw Ludwig's stream was trending on gaming and everything like this. It was just a clash of two very different worlds, the traditional poker world and obviously the gaming and content world. and it felt really cool to be a part of like a, you know, historic is too much of a word for it, but important stream for something like that. It was really legendary.
So, Alex, are you gonna be
also? I think
going into a full-time poker now?
Wait, let me see if we missed stuff. Okay, hang on. I did miss a lot of cheers.
Phil
I'm
Helmuth
so sorry.
was gifted a sub.
Thank you everybody who cheered and supported during this. Oh, I think Landon was in here too. Thank you so much, Landon. We appreciate you. Yeah, no, I mean we do have tax. So I mean basically, for the WPT sponsorship. Beruzi, thank you for the 50 subs. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's gonna ruin my hair. Thank you, Beruzi. So. That's honestly really generous. I appreciate the 50 celebratory subs. Thank you so much. The stream was amazing. Aww. Wait, let me read his comments. He's a poker guy. Fellow poker streamer here. The stream was amazing. You played and stood your ground. Hope to see more of you in poker.
That's
Maybe
so
in Big
sweet.
Vegas. Love to coach in exchange for chess. Okay, well, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, so part of the WPT Global / WPT sponsorship is they are going to cover my buy-in for some future events. For example, WSOP Ladies. There's also a creator event that's going to happen soon, and they're going to cover it in for that. So it's actually a cool way to learn how to play poker, have some fun streams. I'll do more coaching and things like that. And honestly, really legendary. I didn't expect that to happen. You know, you don't often have moments that are that high. So I'm just really thankful.
What did you do when you get home? Were you just on an adrenaline rush?
Well, I mean,
Like,
it went it went so late and cashing out. I got home at like 5 a.m. maybe later, and I was so wired. I was so wired that I couldn't fall asleep, so I tried to take a bath. And then I could only fall asleep by like 8 p.m.
8 a.m.
Yeah, sorry, 8 a.m. Yeah, but pretty cool.
Does this make you want to play more poker tournaments soon yourself? I guess you said you're with WPT.
Yeah, that's cool. So there have actually been like some people have been writing articles. Like I've already started to get invited to some private games, which is wild. What's it called? Barstool Sports wrote an article about me that was really nice. I don't think it's accurate, but let me find it. Sports Alexandra Botez Poker. Like people are writing things about this. The poker community is talking about it. Wrong. 1 second. Oh,
No.
Yeah, I got it. Like, people are putting really nice titles, like, Alexandra Botez could pull poker back into mainstream. I mean, it's not me. It's the creator, so, you know, that doesn't count. But I will say, I did start the creator poker tournament, so it's cool to see kind of the
It is
ripple
great
effect.
timing.
It is great timing. But anyway, no, like, there's been a lot of good press in return. So, yeah, sorry, there's a lot of random ads on there. Careful with the private game invites. Yeah, no, I'll be careful. I'll try to get, like, stacks and I'll try to get staked for things like that. Thank you, Apes. Appreciate it. Gerber, Gerber put the entire poker link in there. I'm going to make a video with the highlights. If you guys see it on YouTube, even if you saw it on Twitch, if you can just click on it and let it play through, it will really help the algorithm. Just because, you know, we've been putting a lot of effort into our YouTube, and I don't, and sometimes I worry that doing stuff on stream will, like, tank it as well, but hopefully it won't. We're learning. Yeah, but no, this was something where I staked, I put stuff at risk too, because, you know, it was a sponsorship, so it's stuff I have to do in return.
Wow,
so it's
you
work in
gained
return.
75k Twitter followers in one night.
No, I didn't.
But it could be possible.
No, I didn't gain 75,000 Twitter followers.
Oh.
Wait, I didn't gain 75,000 Twitter followers.
Whoa,
Thank
Richard
you,
with the
Richard.
5,000
I really
bits.
appreciate it.
I just read chat. I'm just the middle woman, spokeswoman.
Wait, did I gain Twitter followers?
Where were you at?
I don't know. I actually didn't
You're
know.
at 300.
I think maybe like 8,000. Oh, 7.5. Yeah, sorry, 7.5.
Oh. 75K would have been crazy.
Yeah, no, it was not that. But no, it was cool. It was a lot of exposure. Yeah, the casino helped like bring a bodyguard over. I had a really good time. It felt like the fun WPT game from 15 years ago. Well, that was the thing. I mean, also, I thought of that during my creator game too. I really wanted to keep it fun and bring back that aspect of poker. And this all started after I went on Poker After Dark about a year ago. They still haven't released the episode. I don't know if they're ever going to release it. Phil and Beast played as well. But it was so fun to be on a show like that and have banter and have cards that I just hope that creators could do it. And also, the fun thing if creators do it is it's not getting as mechanical as it's getting in the poker world, which then solves some of the problems. So this is kind of how it all started. Chewy was really nice. I mean, I have a lot of people who have helped me in the past, like Dan Smith and Chewy, even Mike McDonald.
No, I mean, the amount of
Olivier.
support, like, you got from, of course, which makes total sense, all over Twitter was amazing. And a lot of these people were, like, all your poker friends. It was really nice to see everyone unite.
It was. It was really appreciated. It was awesome. Okay, you guys. Well, that is our wrap-up for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. We will be doing Girls Trip, which Cutie Cinderella is organizing on
We'll be live Wednesday morning on our channel, Tuesday on Cuties, Tuesday night.
Yep, so for Girls Trip, it's basically going to be streamed on different people's channel. We'll be hosting their channels. There's also Cutie Cinderella's website, which will have the entire schedule. So it'll be really fun. Obviously, we won't be streaming... Thursday morning.
Wait. It's Monday. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, hopefully it's Wednesday. Wait, what? I don't know what day is Girls Trip.
Okay, well, we're going to update the schedule in our title, but honestly, it's easier to just look up Cutie Cinderella if you want to see everything for it. Also, if you guys haven't checked out our YouTube channel yet, we are starting to make, videos that are for YouTube specific, so we'd really appreciate it if you check it out and give it a follow.
The next title will be Chess Girl Takes All of Poker Boy's Money.
Well, it'll probably be something different than that, but...
It was a joke, Alex. I'm done making jokes. You're not appreciating them. I'm getting a little bit sleepy.
Okay, well, you guys, we're gonna read Cutie Cinderella, who is talking about Girls Trip. So she will talk a little bit more about that, because we will be doing it this weekend. It's gonna be awesome content. How I accidentally became the best female poker player of all time. Well, it's not all time. But how I made $500,000 in poker is also kind of cool. And that is not a bad screenshot.
Yeah, that would be a good
That's not a bad
thumbnail.
screenshot. Oh my god. That is a good one.
Alright, chat. Thanks for hanging out. We will be back on Girls Trip.
Thank you so much, everyone. I hope story time was fun. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye, everyone.
Next stream will be the Tesla stream.
Well, it'll take us a while to figure that out,
But it's happening, right?
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
It's
off
happening.
Stream. I think it's cool.
Chat,
to talk
it's
about
happening.
Some things off stream. Yeah, it'll be okay. Yep. Okay. Bye, chat.
Bye, guys.